Okie dokie. So, howdy D&D world, with us being back again. We're doing Brain Fart Part 2. And the group is smaller, but we'll get back to more players. So far the idea of the game is the party is going to go study a library and see where it takes them out in the middle of a desert. We'll start by introducing the players and go from there. So from my top to bottom is Roko.
Roko, I'll be playing the mecha character that's actually a robot of some sort. And by G-Fuel as well.
It's Rice. I'm playing aka Baba Yaga, aka John Wick, a version of him in John Wick. He's a Echo Knight Soul Knife Rogue. And glad to be back. And by G-Fuel.
Oh my gosh. Starting a trend. Vox.
Welcome to another D&D group. This is Vox, playing as a cleric this time. Hope we'll see what happens next.
Alright.
Fox, you forgot to say by G-Fuel.
Shame on else G-Fuel.
Yeah, by G-Fuel.
So, yeah, would come to a small community heading towards north, and a little tiny fairy asked people to study a library. But as you would get to town, you would notice that new people that enter the village as well, that are curious, would be standing in line under as it leads to a tree. And under the tree, you would see a individual mumble about random stuff. And then after they would finish, the next one would do the same thing. And every so often, one would be a dragon would come out and applaud them due to enjoying their story, and then go back to doing their own thing.
Ooh.
It's like, that's cool.
Yeah, where are we in this, Grimm? I mean, let me see where we are real quick.
You're entering.
What you said? Sorry?
Entering.
Entering, okay. From which direction are we entering? From the south?
From south to north.
Okay. Yeah. Heading from the south. Well, does the ferry come up to us, or are we told beforehand to meet them in some specific way?
What,
the ferry, I mean.
Were you gonna say your story first and then go to the ferry? Or are you gonna go to the ferry, then say your story?
I'll go to the ferry and then say the story.
Alright, then you would go to number 2.
Alright. Cool. I'll be number 2 then. I don't know what coach token yet, so I'm just putting on one temporarily, real quick.
You...
Yeah.
Rice?
Is man there?
I don't know.
Uh-oh, guys. Looks like our other player is...
Dead.
Indisposed, yeah.
Oh, no, my bad. I was talking, but... What do you mean by number 2? Is there a like... I heard I'd say he was going to number 2 or something like that.
I'll give you the link.
Is there a map or something that I'm supposed to be looking at?
Yeah,
I don't see
it's a map open right now.
I don't see a map.
I posted in rolls.
You did? Oh, here it is. Okay. Sorry, give me a second.
Unless you get a shard for Vox.
Here we go. Ask to join.
Now hit the link again.
Okay. Now I see the map. All right, where am I at?
You're going from the dotted line up to the straight line, and then you would go to the number 2, which is the library.
Yeah. I'm trying to see where my token's at.
I don't have one right now on there. It's just
Okay.
you would either go to the library or you would go tell your story, and then go to the library.
Guess I'll go tell my story to the dragon, get that over with.
With the townspeople.
Oh, to the townspeople?
So you tell it to the townspeople, and if the dragon likes your story, then he comes out. But if he doesn't like your story, well, he hears it, but he doesn't acknowledge it. I don't know. I explained
Gotcha. So, I go to the townspeople and I tell my story. I'm like, should I just read my whole backstory?
Yeah, that's the point of the...
Okay. So on Earth, he was an urban I was an urban legend, or should I say, yeah? I'll just read how it is on my backstory. On Earth, he was an urban legend, the kind of whispered name that made syndicate leaders flinch in the dark and sent trained killers spiraling into panic. Rice, codenamed Baba Yaga, was not the man who knocked. He was the shadow behind the trigger, the ghost behind the blade, the echo of death itself. Trained in every known combat art from Systema and Krav Maga, from stealth assassinations to guerrilla warfare, Rice was the apex predator in the world of sheep and wolves. For years, he carried out impossible hits, walking the fine line between myth and man, until one day he vanished. Rice awoke to burning suns and biting sands. The scent of blood and gunpowder was gone, replaced by ancient dust and whispering winds. He had been pulled from his world through a rift, a freak rupture in time and space caused by a cursed artifact during his final mission. He found himself in Acheron, a harsh and forgotten continent ruled by endless dunes, rotting empires, and savage warlords. The people spoke of the World Gate, a realm wound that sometimes tore warriors from distant lands to Acheron's cruel grip. A living battlefield where might made law and souls were currency. Here, newly arrived outsiders were forced to choose a path, a magical imprint that bound their essence to this world's law. Instinctively, Rice chose a hybrid path, the Echo Knight able to manifest mirror images of his perfect combat form in a soul knife, allowing him to mold psychic blades from sheer will. It felt natural, too natural. Like Acheron had been waiting for him. Now they whisper again, in taverns carved into canyon walls, across caravans that braved the blinding sun, in hushed tones beneath the obsidian ruins. They speak of the echo of Earth, the ghost of Naz, the boogeyman from beyond. They call him Baba Yaga once more. But Rice doesn't care about titles. He doesn't care about prophecies or gods or kingdoms. He only cares about survival and finding whoever or whatever brought him here. Because when he finds them, they'll wish they had never opened the gate.
Interesting. So they would say, someone would ask you that you're not the first case to ever be chosen. Rice.
Yeah, I heard you. You said someone asked me,
No,
am I
told
the
you.
first case to be chosen, or tells me that I'm not the first case?
Tells you.
Okay. Okay, they tell me.
Oh,
I don't acknowledge them or anything.
okay. And then you would head to the library?
Yeah.
Vox? Voxy Vox.
Oh, Vox.
Trying to think. Oh, okay, so.
Mm-hmm.
um, mm, to, to learn how to use my clerk abilities to help others by my wife. But then something happened, and I'm trying to find a way to prove my innocency. Wait, that's. I'm sorry.
You good?
I'll try my best to fit this whole entire.
So you're trying to clear your name from a past when you went to war and you're being accused of killing your best friend.
Yep. And I kind of messed that up because I. You know, I found out I did type this, but I kind of got to the point where I accidentally broke it up into different groups. That one part is like the beginning is all the way to the end, and the end is at the top, and now I'm wondering why.
Mm.
Okay, that's confusing of why I did that. That's. I'm sorry that this is taking so long. Okay, so went to war. Yeah, that what you said was true. Yeah, and once I prove that my innocency, I will try to return to my village.
No.
I think that's good.
Yeah, you good.
I am very sorry.
You good, Vox. So, then you would head to the library, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, you'd make it to the library, and Roko's character, which is from a previous game, can give the quest.
Cool, alright.
What do you mean cool? You got a roleplay it, Roko.
Oh, my character. Oh, fuck it, okay.
It's your character that wants knowledge is your character.
No. What? I thought you were playing the fairy. I thought. But
You gotta do both.
Okay.
You survived.
Fairy.
Hey, the Fox's character was supposed to give the job, but his character got killed off. So it's you survived. You don't remember? So
no,
you, Shadow, Leo, and Vox went into the library because Vox heard about
okay.
a map
Okay.
And then Box went to the bottom of the library, and everybody else stayed on top, except for Leo. Leo went down, and instead of Leo helping Box, he ran away, leaving Box to die. And Shadow.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes, and then Shadow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The phrase is okay. Is that everyone here? She looks at the fucking robot, fucking BTEC John Wick, and the person who I don't know what they look like. Vox, what do you look like, Vox? Please describe yourself.
He's a family man.
What do you look like? He's a what?
He's a family man.
Family man. So what? Fucking Joe Blow from the 9 to 5. Okay.
Oh, he's also a tiefling.
So
he's a tiefling.
Okay, we've got some regular Joe tiefling over here. Okay. Robot and some dude who looks like he broods. Right, nice to meet you guys. I am Tanya. Yeah, there's a library somewhere around here. I think is over that way. Yeah, go check it out for me, will you? I'm a little busy working over here, and it'll be great if you guys could check it out. Yeah.
Somewhere over where?
Well, obviously I know where it is, Grimm, but I don't know which direction to point on the map.
South. Yeah. You have to go through the spider's den.
Yeah.
And then once you get past the spider's den, you're supposed to go left.
You do a south, do some spiders, and yeah, there's a whole thing.
And then you have to go left, heading towards a oasis with an obelisk sticking out of it.
Okay. So yeah, go south to the spider's den. That's really scary. And then turn left. Go towards the obelisk in the middle of the desert, and yeah, it should be around there somewhere.
And what about are you gonna warn them about the dragon inside?
What about the dragon? Isn't Mr. Dragon here friendly?
No, the clockwork dragon that don't steal anything, or you might die.
Oh yeah. I really don't make you guys steal anything, or else you will be killed in a very painful, gruesome way. Trust me, I've seen it before. Not very pretty. Yeah. This guy tried stealing a copper coin. Man, that guy, the dragon picked him up and ripped him in half like a fucking like a fucking tomato. You know, it's not great. It was not a great time. So don't do that. Okay, I don't want to scrape you off the walls. Are we all in acknowledgement? She looks around.
I guess they are.
Wow. Well, I mean, they haven't said yes or no, so I don't know for certain.
And would you describe the spider to them that he's missing his legs?
Oh yeah. If you see a white spider with blue highlights, I don't recommend fighting that. I recommend getting the fuck out of there real quick, because that guy will appear behind you, and yeah, it's not great. It's not a great time, you know. So don't fuck with that. Just try and avoid them. Go around them if you can. And if they try to fight you, try and run the fuck away, or set them on fire. I watch too.
Well, don't forget you have one in town, but he's missing his legs.
Why is he just in town?
Because you remember you're supposed to go catch one to study it, and y'all cut his legs.
Yeah, there's an example one outside. Go check out the one outside if you want a reference. Hey, that's my token, bro.
I'm not moving anything.
No, you've replaced my token with your basic one.
I didn't replace anything.
Oh.
I haven't touched anything.
This is my token.
But you're the one touching.
Alright. Yeah, that's everything. Any questions? She looks rice. Any questions, Mr. Whatever your name is? Rice? Is he in there?
Oh, I keep myself muted, but I said no.
Brilliant. Okay, well that then, go out there, go explore that library, and bring back anything you find. Yeah, God willing, happy travels and all that. don't die, and see you later in like a few weeks. So good luck with all that.
Maybe Vox has questions.
Do you have any questions, Vox? Voxington. Vox.
No, not really.
Brilliant. In that case, then get out there, get past spiders, and get to that goddamn library. Oh, and watch out for any dead bodies in there. Just kidding. Get good. And yeah, with that, I guess we'll head out the Grimm.
Unless they got anything. They're gonna look at the spider outside.
Yeah. You seem awfully reticent, Mr. Rice, was it? Great talk. All right, let's go already.
I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
I said you seem awfully reticent, Mr. Rice. My robot says.
Awfully what?
Reticent.
Reticent?
Yeah. Do you know what that means?
No, I don't.
You don't talk much. It means.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Great. Okay. Well, that then, guys. Let's head on that then, guys. Let's go. Let's keep moving. We got some library to check out. Let's go. Am I right?
Yeah.
I think that's not large.
Man,
Okay.
y'all are dead.
Okay.
Dead.
Then. With that then, let's keep going then, yeah?
Apparently so.
Yeah. Why wouldn't we be getting going? I mean, there's not much else to do here.
Oh, that's too big. Holy shit.
Oh my god! Brother! Oh.
I'm trying to add my character token.
Oh, with that, Grimm, I will hop into my mech actually. And then, yeah, we can.
Mr. Robo, man. Mr. Robo.
Yeah, I'm robot.
You have to tell your story in front of the townspeople.
Do I have to?
Yep. That's what I said before or after.
Okay. I would tell a story then. Let's see. I was made by some gnomes. Yeah, I don't really remember how I found my way here, but like I got kind of lost. They made me because they wanted to make some kind of weapon or whatever, and I got kind of lost. And well, I turned over here. Basically, that's about it. That's about the gist of it.
What kind of weapon?
A weapon to end all weapons. You know, that kind of weapon.
It sounds like a bomb.
Could be.
You don't even know.
She's being vague on purpose. That's all I want to say.
The dragon compels you.
Compels me? Well, guess what, man? I'm a construct. I can't be charmed. Fuck over there.
Good.
What is it, Grimm?
Yeah, I said you're funny.
No, yeah. But I've told the best of what my character can remember.
Sure.
Yeah. So with that then, guys, let's go then. Yeah, we got some spiders to step on.
Spiders. You're the spider.
I just follow.
All right then. Okay, let's go. We'll hop in my mech. Let's go, guys. Okay, dead as fuck. Okay. Guys, also dead as fuck. So with that then, which way coming from? The south, right then?
From the north to the south.
North and south. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's keep moving. I'll summon someone back.
And then you move your...
Yeah. So, Mr. Rice, what brings you around here? You look rather different to the local Shicer, you know?
You're to find who sent me here.
That's right, as well as vague and ominous. Fair enough. I mean, it could have been a crazy wizard or some shit. Who knows, right?
That's what I'm here to find out.
Yeah. You always this charming, or do you put it on just for big robots like myself?
Charming.
Yeah, charming, you know.
I don't like to talk much.
Why is that?
Gives away too much information.
Well, I think considering we'll be working together, I think
I don't need to know you. You don't need to know me. As long as you have my back, I'll have yours. That's all that matters.
I reckon we could
I'm not into talking.
I reckon we could be a more efficient unit if we, know what we can all do. Don't you think?
Then just watch.
All right then. By all means, Mr. Rice, lead on.
I'm just following you. I don't know my way around here. I'm not from this world.
Well, actually, no. Yeah. I don't know my way around these parts either. Actually, yeah.
You know this world better than me. So you go ahead and lead.
So as you would get closer to the edge, the canyon, and you would notice scorch marks along the walls on both sides.
Yeah, that's a real too hot to handle, right? Can I see what the scorch marks were caused by, Grimm?
Yeah, you. No.
I know that, but my character doesn't know that, you know. My character doesn't know that.
Roll. You gonna roll Arcana
what
then?
are you rolling? Investigation?
Well, I guess investigation, but it would be magical. It would be Arcana.
Well, I didn't know it was magical, though, right? I didn't know it's magical, though.
So roll one, then roll the other.
Okay, let's roll the investigation then, real quick. Investigation, not bad. Okay. I'll cast guidance myself.
Cheater.
I do not care. 20.
And then what would be the Arcana?
Okay, the Arcana. 24.
So as you would figure out that it'd be magical.
Seems some magic user causes this fire. It is so unnatural.
Yeah. So after figuring out that it's magical, the flames that scorched this land, you would know that this was the story the librarian was talking about for the spiders.
Right?
What?
Yeah. The spiders, right? That was the story?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Is this your mech all the way up here?
Yeah, the front. You don't see it? The giant. Yeah, that's my mech.
Okay. I was with you because you were talking to me.
Yeah. Yeah, come look at this, Mr. Broody. Magical fire marks. Seems when it was here, had a bit of a fight.
From the past, not recent.
I know, but it happened regardless.
Yeah. After that, you would find worry travelers stuck inside the spider's web, drained and dead, hanging every so often in the woods.
Dead bodies, man.
Hey,
Nasty business.
survival of the fittest, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, let's not linger. We might join them.
No, I just keep following. I'm keeping a lookout.
You just leave Box behind, y'all are...
I mean, I'm assuming he's following us, but I don't know if I can. Maybe he's talking about it.
Well, don't move it right now. Hold on.
Hmm?
I said hold on.
I can move this token.
No, hold on. So, Rocco, you got alert?
Oh yeah, I got alert. I guess rice. Do you alert 2 rice?
Yep. I have alert as well.
So how do...
No, do I have alert? No, I don't have alert.
I thought you were +7 then.
Yeah, I do have +7, but it's from other stuff.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I do have alert. No, I do have alert. I'm dumb.
Okay.
Alert just says you can't be surprised, right? But
Yes.
how could that technically work if a thing comes from another dimension?
Well, you just can't be surprised. Period. Basically.
But you still could be attacked.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't get the surprise attack.
Yeah, but they didn't get a surprise round, basically. They didn't get a surprise
They
round.
don't get the surprise round.
So
But because we attacked, we still got a shield or whatever the fuck, but we just didn't get a surprise round.
so as you would step forward, and Rice and Voss would step forward. Where is it? Because they already know dealing with somebody like you, they can't attack you.
Mm-hmm.
But
They don't have the machine.
no, they know they can't eat you.
I was using the 2024 alert feature, not the 2014.
Well, it's the same as fucking 2014.
No, it's not. It's two different ones. You don't get a +5 to initiative, and you don't get the.
Really?
It's a +3, and then you also
that's
don't get.
Flat, bro.
You also don't get the. They don't get advantage on attack rolls for you on you. You don't get that. You just either you get the +2 your initiative, and you can swap your initiative.
Yeah, but that's why we're using 2014, not 20 whatever.
Yeah, that's fucking dutiful, man.
But what's your AC?
Whom?
You.
Me? 16.
Alright, so it is.
No, it doesn't.
I don't show the modifiers to the creatures, but it does it. So you need a con save.
Okay.
So this is the first set of damage.
21.
Well, I guess nothing happens to you on that one. See,
What is it? Is it necrotic or anything like that?
no, it's piercing and poison.
It's a necrotic.
I said piercing and poison.
I know. Isn't poison necrotic or no?
No.
Poison. So after you would take 3 piercing from a bite, then you would take half as much from the creature. So you would take 10 poison damage from the creature. So a total of 13.
And that's on a successful roll?
Yes. No. You passed your con, so you don't... You don't take the full 20 damage. You take 10 from poison.
Okay, so where did I get the +3 from? For the piercing part?
The 3 damage is from piercing, yes.
Okay.
Because he sucked at his bite.
Yeah.
After that, the spider would give y'all opportunity attack.
Okay, I want to shoot him.
I'll use my Psychonic blades on them.
Alright, so first Roku, because Roku's on top of the...
Okay, 1 second, let me check my modifier real quick. Okay. Damn, that sucked. Well, I missed.
Yep. And then Rice.
11.
And you miss.
Do I get
That one!
can I use a bonus action or no?
Bonus?
No,
No.
is it do actions?
I have a +10 to attack, and I rolled in that one.
So, the spider would begin to go that way. And then, Box, what's your AC?
I'll do that. Okay. I'm sorry. I'll. Shoot.
His AC is... Hold on. Box, you know your AC?
What armor are you wearing, Rox?
I'm looking. I think you stepped away.
Here, I'll get it.
HP, leather,
So we're doing
shield.
9, 10.
His AC's a 13.
But with 13,
He's a
And
cleric.
then
He should have heavy armor. Yeah, he should have heavy armor on if he's a cleric.
he's not a cleric. He's a druid.
He said he was a cleric.
this guy, man.
He lied to all of us. He said he was a cleric.
Yeah. Alright, so it is that is a con save. Is Joyce proficient in con?
I don't think so. No, check that, but I don't think so. Let me check.
You said druids, are they proficient in con?
No, it's intelligent and wisdom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. I think I'm proficient in con, but no, Boxy.
I'm proficient in con as well.
Alright, so he takes half damage. Five piercing. And damn. It's 6 poison, so you eat the poison, but he doesn't. That's crazy.
Oh, am I being attacked?
No, I'm just meaning like in general, the dice don't like you right now.
I don't like him more. He took 18 damage. I only took 13.
No, because he does have that. He took 11 damage.
Huh?
He took 11.
I said, oh.
Oh.
But I probably have more health than him anyways, so I can eat it a little bit more.
Yeah. And then...
And my AC's higher, too. Oh, did I even put on my armor? Let me see. Okay, I did. Just making sure. It'd be funny if I didn't have my armor on. I'm like, ah, shit.
Rocco, roll +5.
Roll +5?
Yeah, for Fox's attack.
1 second, mate. 17. I assume that hits.
Yeah. So, a d6 +2.
This is oh, so okay, we're at 2 then.
Do I get an opportunity attack on this spider as well?
No.
No, you got 1 reaction.
And he's not in your.
Damage.
He's not in your bubble. 3 damage, bro.
I know, right, bruh.
And so how come I don't get
Because
opportunity attack?
he's not
He's
in your
within
bubble.
range.
He's not in your bubble.
Oh, I was about to say he's within my range.
Your bubble.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah.
it's over.
Okay.
I'll say my range is 60 feet. That's why I was like,
60 feet.
but yeah, yeah, with the psychotic blades, I can throw them as well. And 60 feet throw.
Yeah, but you would use your reaction to attack already.
But yeah, I understand what you're saying. Within my bubble is 5 feet.
So, Box, you got bit by the spider, and you turn around and retaliated instead of waiting on you with a scimitar.
Am I allowed to heal?
Not yet. Hold on.
Okay.
So now it would be Roko.
Mm-hmm.
The
I'm gonna shoot the guy next to me twice.
which one?
This bloke over here, number 2.
All right.
Move here. Shoot him twice.
Who's moving my stuff?
So, as soon as 10 misses, 23 to hit.
Yeah, but who moved my stuff?
You what stuff?
Tokens.
No, I moved here. I'm saying I moved here.
Oh. So what's the damage on the
And yeah, check. I'm using a pepper box, which is a D10 correctly. Box, yeah, the D10. So D10 plus there's 4 plus 3 plus 1. Okay. 12 damage to him. Smack in the face.
Well,
Yep, 12.
damn.
Last time.
From your weapon?
Yeah. I mean, and there's also his magical as well, but I'll put his magic right now, but yeah,
Nah, it doesn't matter.
I didn't think so.
But do you move anymore or no?
Last time.
Alright. Rice.
Let's see here. I wanna take out my rifle and shoot this motherfucker right here.
You get a waste of
I
bullet.
want- Why can't I get rid of that? Actually, how far is he? Oh no, he's only 20 feet away. I'm gonna attack him.
With what?
My psychotic blade, my psychotic or
Yeah.
psychic blades. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
6 damage.
6.
And then my bonus action, I'm gonna attack him again with the same blades.
Alright.
20 to hit.
Yeah.
That is 10 damage, so you take 16 damage.
This one. Blades.
And that's this one right here.
Yeah. You said 6. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 16 damage altogether.
I bet it's 7 plus 6. Hold on.
It's what's it called? It was 10 plus 6.
Sneak attack. Physical damage.
Ooh, and let's see.
Why is it rolling with the sneak attack?
He wasn't rolling with the sneak attack.
No, I'm saying why are you rolling it with the sneak attack?
Why am I not rolling it with the
Why
sneak attack?
are you? Why is it counting sneak attack?
I'm not rolling with the sneak attack.
Yeah, it says sneak attack damage.
Psychotic damage is 10.
So the first attack is
Yeah, so
8
the
damage.
first attack is 7.
No, it's 8.
Or wait.
It's 8. Physical
Oh
damage.
yeah, 8. Yeah, 8. And then, yeah, so 8 and then 7, so 15, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm just reading off my screen what it has. Because I rolled on mine. It says first one 7, the second one is 10. That's what it tells me on mine.
I don't know. Do you move or do you stay?
I will. I'll stay right here.
Alright. Box.
I have a way to help us answer this kind of situation.
Are you gonna attack a spider or are you gonna keep moving forward?
We already attacked it. You can't talk your way out of not fighting it since we already attacked it.
I get that. I'm trying to think of it. See, one that I can see two things that can possibly help us inside this kind of situation.
Just pick one and do it.
Okay, poison spray.
Poison on the poisonous animals. Okay.
Yeah. They're
wait,
resistant to poison.
That doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No idea is a bad idea. Trial and error. So what does it do? Box.
Can you see what these works?
See, if I'm looking at my phone to find out what is going on. Well, that's not the spell that would, okay.
The spell is the range of 10 feet. A target you can see.
Oh, 1d12.
It says you extend
Oh.
your hand forward.
But if I'm level 5, it's 2d12.
Yeah, it's 2d12. Extend your hand towards the creature you can see within range, and project a puff of gas from your palm. The creature must make a con save. So I have to make a con save. What's your save DC?
Is my DC save. I see it. But now I don't. I see my AC.
Yeah, but I need your save, which is... Let's see. It's all gone under spells, and it says wisdom, and then after that it says 12. So your AC is 12. Do you see it? On the bottom right?
Alright, so now.
So I make a con save, and if I fail, then I take damage. If I don't fail, well, then nothing happens. I pass, so no damage. Because it doesn't do in half damage, it's all or nothing. If you want, you can still roll the damage.
I mean, the past, right?
Done.
Yeah, it still pass. But I'm just meaning just because he used it. So they could have took 12 or 13. It's more damage than most weapons he uses. Do you move forward or do you stay where you're at?
Stay where I'm at.
Alright. So, the both of you. Okay, I don't count Roko. He's Robo Man. Let's see.
You don't count me for what?
Because you're a Robo Man. Alright. So do Spider 1. Goes back 10. And tries to attack Vox. Oh, that is Vox. So, Vox, I need a con save. Roku, I'm gonna start throwing baby spiders at you, so they do attack you.
Why? What did I do, man?
Because. Alright. So.
To save me.
You failed.
I failed.
You failed. Alright, so that's 4 piercing. Plus. 23. How much life did you have? Let's see, 23, 24, 5, 6.
You need to picture the mic a little bit, Vox.
Doesn't sound better.
Plus 4 plus 5. Shit. Yeah. You know how much life you have?
10.
Yeah, because last time you took 6 poison and 5 bite, and this time you took 4 bite and 23 poison.
Much.
You're taking a total of 38.
So I'm at 2 HP right now.
Alright. So after that, you're lucky. Or we're gonna repeat of the opening of last time we did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This might be the first time I die inside the first round.
So after
Bruh.
it might be.
This might be the first time that this happened inside this whole entire group.
So then after
Which
that,
has been
yeah.
a year.
So after that, you'd watch as the spider would step through and disappear, knowing that you are hurt though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Alright, let's go with the kill shot.
He's going for the kill shot. So
Do I get an up attack, Grimm?
no, it's still in your bubble.
Alright.
So, Box. The creature is going for you. This is the opening of last time we did this, Rogo.
Yep.
16.
Ooh, that's
It
that's
does.
game, man.
Alright, so roll. Doesn't even matter. But I'm gonna roll the damage. So I guess we have to do a one shot next week.
Want to do something before he attacks completely.
You could say what you gotta say, but you're going to take a nap.
No. But I'm going to do this since I'm already gonna die.
No, you're taking a nap. But what?
Oh, taking a nap. Oh. You know what? Never mind. I was going to do something stupid.
Say what you gotta say, man.
I was actually going to sacrifice myself to
You,
save the whole entire team.
you already did.
Yeah. Yippee.
Alright. So after that, you would watch as this spider would also do the same thing for its bonus action, but with your party member gone.
Do I get an opportunity attack since he
No.
since he came into my bubble?
No.
Yep, they're gone, man.
Yeah, good.
Well, let's get out of it, guys. I'm going to
Com-
see about that.
Well, I'm
Combat?
saying since he came into my bubble, I shouldn't get an opportunity attack because that's how
No.
it works.
It's gone. You
Well,
can't-
before the spider started his turn, I should have had the opportunity attack since he came into my bubble.
No, it's after they leave your bubble, not before. Unless you have
Sentinel.
Sentinel.
No,
And even if you had
yeah.
Sentinel, you would only have a reach of 5. So it'd still be where he's at. Opportunity attack only works when they're retreating. Unless they use the disengage. Well, this is the same opening as...
Yeah,
Yep.
Jurassic Park
Well,
one.
let's
No.
continue then, Bryce. Let's get
No,
out
no,
of
no,
here.
no, 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 no.
That is a
This,
combat.
this is the same thing that happened to Death's character.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing. See, episode 1.
How big are you? I'm gonna jump onto his shoulder.
I'm large, so yeah, I guess you can.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
I'm just
but what
jumping
I'm
onto
saying,
it.
so what I'm saying is, so last time we did Brain Fart, Death's character went down the same path, and Death's character got stolen, and then the party had to go save him. Well, now Vox, for episode 1, Vox does the same thing as Death. He gets captured by the spider.
Yeah, but there's no way for us to get ethereal, so there's no point in fucking trying anything. Probably getting out.
Yeah, I just hop onto his shoulder and we out.
Well, first of all, it doesn't work with that because it's still combat. It's Roku decides to go. Roku, do you go or do you stay?
Yeah, I'm leaving, man. Dashing 60.
Well, you gotta move slower than that because you're in difficult terrain because of the spider web.
It's above here. I thought it got burnt away.
No, I said that you seen that the scorch marks were on the camera. This is why I drew the spider webs again. Or it should be showing them.
There's no spider webs on
Oh,
here.
I guess they didn't show. They didn't show, but
I didn't see anyone here, but okay. In that case, then, yeah, I'll dash in regularly, but then.
you're gonna do the
Just
dirt.
go
You
with
could just, yeah. I guess I forgot to
Yeah,
show them.
I'm
But
not-
is it? Are you? So you're going 30 feet.
Yeah.
All right. So then, Rice should have cunning action, main action, and movement. So he should have 45.
I'm just gonna teleport onto his shoulder.
No,
I'm using whatchamacallit, my my species ability and teleporting onto his shoulder. Blessings of the Raven Queen.
man, you should just see.
As a bonus action, I can teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space. I can see 3 times, or I can use it 3 times per long rest.
Yeah, but you could just take the opportunity and go farther than that.
No, it's fine. Stick together.
You're gonna get attacked.
You get attacked.
You're gonna get attacked. So
From what? I don't see anything here.
the spiders, they take their victims and then they move to the next one. Then they take their victim and move to the next one.
I already said it, so that's what I'm doing. I already said it. There's no taking it back.
Oh my goodness. You hear that, Rocco? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just dashing on 30 on my turn. That was my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just use my bonus action as my main action. I'll just ready myself.
Just hold that shit, just shoot.
Yeah, I'll hold my action.
I got to go.
Alright,
Well,
Bonks.
not,
Yeah.
I know I still have like 18 minutes.
That's
But
fine.
you got cooked, man. You got fucking cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, you got
Yeah.
fucking 13 AC, man. I'm surprised. You got fucking 13 AC.
I'm surprised how
You're-
quick my character died.
He's not
So-
dead.
So
Please.
easily.
If you were a cleric, you would have been fine, but you're not a cleric. You're a druid.
Yes.
But yeah, I am a true. Forgot about that.
It's fine, man. So,
Yeah, I'm on Roku's shoulders.
I know,
Right
but
now.
that doesn't help you.
I'm holding my action, so I said whenever I see a spider try to attack us, then I'm attacking it.
Yeah, but it won't. Yes.
That's what holding action means. I already
know.
hold my action. Once a spider tries to attack us, I am attacking first.
I know that. So are you attacking or no?
Are they trying to attack us?
Yeah, well, either you won't know until. So which comes first, me or you?
Once they try to attack us, then
I
my
understand
action goes before it. Once they try to attack us,
But again, you see the spider behind you.
I didn't. Seeing the spider does not provoke my.
But then it would
my
mean
reaction.
me. Then you would be me going first. The attack then.
No, once
Right.
how my reaction works. If they start to attack, I attack first.
Which is why I stated that you see the
That's why I
spider.
said, do I see them attacking? You said no, you just see them.
You see the spider behind you.
Yeah, but they're not trying to attack yet.
I'm saying without saying it.
You gotta say it. If they're trying to attack first, then
because
that lets me know that they're trying to attack first.
Yeah, but you would after that he attacks. That's how you would know. So then he would automatically roll attack before you. It
No,
wouldn't
that's not how
matter.
that works.
That's how it would work. So
No.
either you see the spider and you assume that he's attacking you, or you know it after he rolls. So it's either before or after, not. You either attack on his movement speed or you attack after his attack. Which is it?
I'll just go ahead and attack when I see him.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So behind you, you would see the spider.
Yeah, I just gonna shoot with my rifle. Nope, 7 doesn't. 7 misses.
It's more than that.
I know, I said 7 misses.
You rolled a 1. And that's not good for a gun.
Yeah, but he's using a DMG gun though, so the misfires don't really happen on the DMG guns.
Then we're using the Mad Mercer guns.
Yeah, we are, but he is using DMG gun. But yeah, on the one, you gun jams.
Exactly. So they both miss. So, Rocco, it is your turn.
Shooting twice.
You gonna shoot or you gonna just leave?
I was shooting twice because it would even go attack me.
Alright.
Down. I'm not freaking 11. God damn,
To
man.
the same one you
20
attacked
hits.
earlier or to a different one?
Oh, okay, my bad, sorry. Yeah, number 2. I'm shooting. My bad. I didn't. This is both there. Yeah, I'm shooting number 2.
Alright.
Would I be right here or would I be right here? Since I'm on his shoulder.
Because it doesn't really work like that. You would just be off to the side. Because I don't know. How
Yeah,
else
no,
to
that's
word
why that's what I was saying. Would I be here or would I be here? That's what I was asking.
it. I just put it to the side because I can't. It's hard to when images start overlapping. I can't move them. It doesn't move as a group. It always takes the top one, even though Rocco would go before you. I don't do all the layer.
Yeah, 7 damage to number 2.
Alright. Do you retreat after that?
No, because I'll get up attacked.
Just because you get
You
opportunity.
still have your movement.
You
Yeah,
even if you get
Yeah,
opportunity attack.
I'm leaving the fucking movement space. I'm gonna get up attacked.
Well, yeah, but you're not gonna take the poison damage.
True.
So what are you worried about?
What are the attack Rice? Actually, no. Fine.
They can't attack Rice. They're attacking you. You are the one moving. Rice is just attached to you. He's a leech.
Yep.
Would he count as moving as well? I was question.
Yeah, I'm on
yes,
you.
he would be counting.
I'll be moving on you.
He specifically.
Okay, I'll move about 15.
So you take the opportunity attack. What I'm saying is,
both of them. Yeah.
Yeah, but you just won't take the poison.
Mhm.
What's your AC?
18.
Alright. What the fuck am I failing for? Wait, why is it only rolling now? Oh, no. I
What
rolled it wrong.
You rolled 1d20, you got it too.
No, I rolled it wrong. I forgot double.
Okay, shield.
For
With
the,
this.
alright. So you make it 20 something, right?
It's even 23. The shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're only okay. Do you continue your movement speed? Or is that was your movement speed?
Well, yeah, that's before movement. 15 is before movement.
Alright.
There's a 5 and 15 is before.
Yeah. So then Rice.
Shoot him! Fucking shoot him!
I'll attack with my second blades.
Which one? One or two?
Number 1.
Alright.
That's 26.
Yeah.
Let's see, that'll be 8 damage.
Alright.
And then bonus action, I'll attack again. That'll be 26 again. And that'll be 6 damage, so 8, 9, 10. So 14 damage altogether. So number 1.
Let me see. So it's 3 plus 8 plus 8 plus 6. Alright. So as you would Alright, so you attack it. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
So you would notice the creature is just flat out on the ground at the moment. But the other one comes towards you. I'm writing this down. Alright. Shit. Yep. So roll a con save.
That is 14.
Alright, so you pass. Oh my god, 3 piercing and... seven poison. Man. And then you would also watch this one just step through. And then it would be Roko's turn.
Okay. Gonna shoot number 1 twice.
Alright.
Is he prone now? Since you said he's down.
That's what I'm saying, like he's dead, but is he dead?
Oh.
I'm double tapping him anyways. Damn, bro. Fucking.
You get 27 and...
Roll with the banisher shooting a dead body.
Well, you know, I'm just fucking making sure you're double tapping, you know?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. If he's prone, you should get an advantage. That's what happens when he's
No,
prone.
there's plenty disadvantage.
No, if they're prone, you get an advantage.
That's true. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I did get advantage if I'm within 5 feet of them. Otherwise, I get disadvantage against them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you're prone, you get disadvantage, but if they're prone, you get advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am. You have disadvantage on attack rolls. An attack roll against you has an advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet. Otherwise, the attack roll is disadvantage.
Yeah, so I'm disadvantaged them.
That's it says if you read on it, you are prone. Doesn't say the enemy, it says you are. So you have to read it as
an attack roll against you has advantage. So
yeah,
right?
Attack roll against
you has advantage
because you are prone. It says on top you are prone. So it's saying you are prone. You have to read it like the spider is prone. So if the enemy is prone, you have attack on it.
If the attacker is within 5 feet of you, I have advantage. Otherwise, I have disadvantage. I'm not within 5 feet of him. I have disadvantage.
You don't have disadvantage because you're not the one prone. The enemy's prone.
Oh my god, man.
That's not how that works. It's because I knew a player that would always purposely fall prone so he wouldn't get attacked. He would always.
Whenever people can run this game, I go prone so they have disadvantage against attacking me at range.
Yeah, Roku or
unless I'm fucking here, I have this disadvantage.
Yeah, Garfield did that constantly.
Yeah, so okay, first time misses, I guess. I guess we'll second attack then.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I forgot. Oh, I misses anyway. I can't get worse than the fucking 10.
Alright,
so I do miss. I don't do damage to it.
Do you move?
And I'll move back 15. 5, 10, 15.
So you're after once you get past... Where the fuck is it? Once you get past this point, you're out of the spider webs.
Yeah. So cool, okay. I know it normally.
So you're out...
Wait, so I was here. 5, 10.
Yeah.
20 feet movement left. 5, 10, 15,
oh, okay.
20, 25, 20. So you'll be here now.
So after that, you're out of combat with one player missing.
Yeah, Rebozo.
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 That's not how that works.
You should have fucking 13 AC, bro. Fuck.
Rise has not so good AC either.
His AC is what, 16? Or is AC?
Yeah, 16, but I have a high con. Freaking, I have 73 health.
Yeah, right. The CDC is not bad. Basically,
well,
AC
not
18.
Not now. I have 50. I'm at 50 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had low con and low armor.
So, I guess next week we have to do a one shot to see what happens.
Yeah, well, we can still continue though, right, man?
What?
We should continue though, right?
No, yeah, but it's going backwards. It's time to go forward in time.
Yeah.
So after that, you would travel or continue traveling down the path.
Yeah, I also, you were right, Roku. I re-looked it up. I was like, because I never played
nothing so hard, man.
I never played it with that rule before. That's why I was like, what?
What thing was nothing so hard, bro?
I played since I was 17, and I never fucking had that rule about you have disadvantage if you're prone. So I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. So now
I was like, what the fuck?
There you go. So now you're here at the sands of Tether, and you make it to the library. But as you slowly begin to approach, you would notice 3 robots.
Hey, look, Boxier's dead.
Yeah. You would notice 3 robots doing maintenance, the best of their ability, on a structure that's barely peeking out of the sands.
Okay. I want to walk over to the robots and have a close look at them.
Well, hold on.
How long did it take us to get here? By the way,
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes.
Okay, I'll just put forward long rest real quick.
Yeah. I agree. I wanna come walk over the robot and have a look at them real quick.
Alright.
I'm guessing we're like here at the entrance, right? I'm guessing this is the entrance over here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. So yeah, I wanna get a close look at one of those robots.
So, you would notice as they would go in and out of a little hole peeking out of the sands.
Can I look up one in detail?
They're like humanoid robots.
Like me, kind of?
Not statured like you,
But like,
More-
same kind of design, yeah?
but more petite. No, they would be
What was it?
clockwork. They'd be clockworks. While you're more,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
And I'm all what you said?
And
Fucking
you're not.
Roku, this bitch.
You're more of a warforged. What?
I took time to fucking draw him out 3 fucking sketches, and he used the Yu-Gi-Oh card one.
Yeah.
What? Well, yes.
They're more clockwork. You're more warforged.
Okay. Do they respond when I say hello?
No, they're just focused. They're focused on the task in front of them.
Okay. In that case, then, I'm gonna walk past them and look around.
So as you would go inside, and they can't just go editing the little circles. So the circles represent light inside, but obviously the
Okay.
light that goes outside the circle is cut off. Oh shit!
Okay.
Can I hide or stealth?
I mean,
It's dark here.
no.
I'm gonna.
What I'm saying is it's lit right when you enter.
Oh, okay, so it's not dark.
So we're coming back here then, yeah?
Look,
Coming back here, right?
That's what I'm trying to show. So anything that's in this circle, inside these circles, is lit.
Okay.
But I can't just delete the sides of it. So I'm trying to. So that's the radius of light on the inside.
Okay.
And on the inside, if it's supposed to go all the way around in a circle, the light, but you can tell that the objects along the walls are broken. That were supposed to continue being lit, so it's supposed to make a complete circle, but there's only 4 lights on the walls. So they're either broken or they're missing. As you would walk in, you would see a dragon curled up in a ball at the entranceway.
Is it what kind of a boy said? Sorry?
A dragon curled up in a ball.
Okay. Let's check out. I want to investigate the dragon.
Again, can I roll for stealth?
Are you?
I'm trying to be stealthy.
To roll the stealth, you would have to not be seen,
Okay.
but you would be seen.
By whom? By what? He's fascinated with the dragon.
By
These guys are concentrated on their tasks. The dragon's curled up in the ball.
just because the robots on the roof doesn't know that you're coming, doesn't mean that they don't know you're there. And the creature before you would also know in front of you. That's what I'm saying. To roll stealth, you have to not be seen. So you would know that you're being seen. Do you understand?
I'm looking up the rolling. Okay, if they're not looking at me, I can use my hide action. Or an action to hide, stealth. I'm not in their direct line of sight. They're not actively looking at me.
They are robots.
robots that are focused on tasks. They know that I'm here, but they're not looking at me.
Just roll it, but you're overthinking something there.
You're making it difficult.
No.
21.
You're making it difficult.
They're not actively looking at me, correct? They know I'm in here, but they are not actively looking at me, correct?
I explained it the best without saying more.
Yeah, so how you explained it, they're not actively looking at me.
Rocco asked a question about something else. What I'm saying is no matter what you do by metagaming, they can see you. They don't have to look at you to know where you're at. Which is why I said you are overthinking something. They are robots. So until you are not in their vicinity of their view, then that would be the only way you can roll high. Well, because you walk in, you have been spotted by 4 creatures. They see you coming from a distance, they see you walk inside. The creature inside sees you walking inside. To roll stealth, you can't be seen. You can roll it once you get past their vision, but not before.
But we are past the visions of these guys right here.
No, you're not past their visions.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about like 30, 60 beat stuff.
Yes.
What, do they have 360 eyes?
You don't know. You didn't go studying them. They're robots. And there's 1 inside the doorway, and there's 3 outside the doorway. So 3 outside, 1 inside.
Well, I'm still gonna do it if they still see me. If you're explaining that they have fucking radar senses throughout 360, my guy didn't know it because he didn't study it, so he's still gonna try to stealth.
So be it. But Rocco, what do you do?
My character doesn't know that, so you're just making it more difficult for yourself. I don't know that, so I'm still gonna do it.
I'm letting you know at the same time.
Stop metagaming for me. Stop giving me metagame information. I don't know that. I didn't study it, so don't give me that information since I didn't study it.
No, I'm saying you can roll it. What I'm saying is you don't need to roll it. In your mind, you're hiding. That's not metagaming. That's saying it's an auto fail. That's not metagaming.
Yeah, just say yes. You don't just say you don't need to roll it.
Stop I did say that.
You're like they can still see you.
I said you don't need to roll it. That's what I specifically said. And you said yes I can. I said no.
Just don't give me metagame information.
So Rocco, what do you do? What do you command?
I wanted to check out the dragon and investigate it.
Alright. Roll
investigation. Okay, got 15.
Alright. So you would notice as gears and springs would slowly be moving inside.
Alright. That's, no, wait, dragon here. I want to just keep on moving then. So we were told to look around, if I remember correctly.
So as you would walk inside and look around, you would see carvings engraved in the walls. But most of them are missing due to erosion of time, or people vandalizing the place, or it should, I guess yeah, and so it'd be erosion of time and vandalizing.
I see. Anything important on the walls written?
Are you going to look at the walls and study them?
Yeah, I'll check out the walls. Investigation, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, 10. Anything on the walls?
You know it's some kind of school, or once was a school, but beyond that,
yeah,
you can't
so shit like, oh, this teacher stinks, or that kind of shit, right?
Oh, what? No, a school, like...
Scroll? Are you saying scroll?
A school, S.
Oh, school.
Magic school. Yeah, so the shit like, oh, this teacher is stupid, or...
It has nothing to do with this teacher stupid. You know they don't do that in...
No, they do
He's
that in
asked-
school. They've got them in
You would know
the
by
school.
students sitting in desk, or
He's asking what the stuff says on the wall.
no,
He's just giving you a reference.
yeah, he's making jokes.
Okay. Well, whatever. Let's keep on moving then. I believe the fairy just had to look around, though, right?
As you would go forward, you would notice that there's a hole in the middle of the floor, and it goes down.
Okay.
You can make out that there's 3 levels. You're one of the one of the 3.
Is it a long drop?
I mean, technically, are you trying to like fall down, or what are you trying to do?
Well, no. Is it upstairs or is it way down? Or
No, there are stairs.
Okay.
So there would be 15 feet each level, right? That huge is 15, right?
I don't remember actually. I know large are 10.
Yeah, so then I think it's 15.
Right. So yeah, in that case, then I'll just go down the stairs. You know? I mean,
Do you have dark vision or no?
Here. What is it again?
Do you have dark vision or no?
I have dark vision, yes.
Alright, so then you would see
I
stairs
do as well.
on the other side of the premises.
I'm guessing we're like here then, right? We're coming through here.
Yeah, well, because you... Yeah.
Okay.
As you would come through, you would see a door on the left and a door on the right, and a half-open spot to the public as well, with pillars and stuff holding it up. But you only see 2 lights in the distance, and 1 light hanging behind y'all.
Okay, I'm going to keep this door open. Does this door open? Or?
Yeah, the door's open.
Okay, what's in here?
One of them is a living quarters for students. More or less, I consider the other one for the teachers or teacher.
So there's a dorm, yeah, like student beds and all that shit, right?
Yeah, yeah, but they're ruined. But yes.
Okay, good to know.
And then the same thing on the
I'm
other side.
I'm assuming the same thing this side. I'm assuming.
Yeah, but for teachers or faculty.
Okay.
Faculty.
Okay. I just want to have a quick look around, see if anything worth taking.
No, it's been vandalized or destroyed.
I know, but I just want to double check. You know?
No, I got you.
I'm guessing investigation.
Yeah.
Okay. 19.
So you'd see writing of a journal.
Mm-hmm.
And the journal would talk about that, or what you can't make out. The journal would talk about that these wizards would come from a different worlds. So they'd have a circle connected to another circle, connected to another circle, connected to another circle. And then they would all lead to, they draw a stone tower, which is this. And they would connect all the circles into one. And then they draw an hourglass as time. And it would, like more than one hourglass, so it will rotate. Like you take the hourglass standing up, then they would turn it to its side, 45, 45, 45, 45. And as they do it, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, then after that the other images would show the sands going down. But not like down, but like sands missing from the top, going to the bottom.
Okay,
image.
passing of time.
Yeah, the passing of time. Then the book would talk about that they survived here for a brief moment of time, but because of all the chaoticness and the distortion of magic, that they were not prepared for a world like this. Because they're used to magic being a day, while the magic here is a week.
Yeah, I'll keep any journals I find. Okay. Apart from that, nothing else, yeah.
For now, that's what you got is a journal and a records of them dying, or like the last entry of them filling out, But after that, it would be like like so and so died this day because of an orc. So and so died of a zombie. So and so died of a ghoul. You know, they would have a record of the kids dying.
Okay. I see.
I want to take a look in this room, see if I find anything.
All right.
Investigation, correct?
Yeah.
That one, 3.
Damn.
Just roll con save. Might get rust, and then you get lockjaw.
9.
Well, you're sick, but you won't know that until later of time.
Rip.
Hey, man.
Okay. I have herbalism, alchemy, and poison.
How would you know right now? Everyone, you're a champ right now. A rusty nail is pretty good.
I can cure myself if I need to.
No. It's just flavor state that I like to do, and then yeah.
Okay. What's over here?
Oh, hang on. I'm still on top of this fucking thing.
So you would see that there were supposed to be shelves, and each shelf was supposed to house library books, but they're either scattered and ripped or falling apart as you touch them.
Any one of them salvageable or just ruined?
Like I said, as you see, then they're ruined.
Investigation?
Are we gonna do investigation all day?
I mean, I might as well, right? I mean, we're trying to come and check things out thoroughly. I might as well, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we're in a magical school. Why aren't we gonna check all the books?
It's kind of a job to check out the space. I might as well.
Yeah.
Alright. 20.
I'll roll 2. Since I'm looking at this bookcase. 6.
Bro, you and your magic.
I don't have that very good investigation. Okay, if it was perception, I'd be fine.
You get a splinter in your hand.
Alright.
And Rocco, I'll just come up with some time wizard book.
Yeah, just give me that later. Okay.
I don't have one right now.
No. In that case, then yeah, I'll just head down to the next level then, where the stairs are.
I'm gonna look at this shelf. I'm gonna roll for investigation.
You would go down the same set of stairs that they would keep spiraling down. Hey.
17 for investigation on this shelf.
What shelf? You already rolled investigation on it.
Yeah, for this, it was for this shelf.
Now no, like shelf. The room. You're doing it over the idea of the room. Each room.
I was doing just for the shelf.
Man, that would be taken for. There's more than one shelf.
Okay, yeah. So head on the stairs.
So you go down
next
the stairs. You
this
would go,
one, right? Next one?
It would go to the bottom. As you would go down.
Oh.
So as you would go down here, you would notice that it goes down a hallway. And into the hallway it goes into a chamber. And for some...
Oh my god! It's him!
But as you would go farther in, the room is much smaller than it is, and you would notice that it lines up with the pillars from the other 2 stories. Then it makes the circle go all the way down, and there's only 2 lights of the 3 shining.
What is this creature I'm looking at?
I don't know, Rocco. I forgot about it. You're the one who throws random things on there.
So
I think it was a familiar or something for someone. I think.
It might be, or it could be the map.
No, I only put that randomly.
Yeah, everything's random with it. It's either familiar from a player or it's a map.
Okay, I want to move up.
You would see that it would be 2 of the 3. 2 of the 3 lights are shining.
Okay.
One's missing.
Over here, stay in the darkness.
Yeah.
What's wrong with the lights over here? It's just a working room?
Yeah, it's either broken or missing.
Okay. Is there a way I can fix it, perhaps?
No, you can't fix magical lights.
I mean, I'm artificer, but okay.
Just because you're an artificer.
It's my whole fucking class.
You gotta make a new one. You gotta make a new one.
No, not right now.
Exactly.
Unless you have mending and all the parts are there.
I do mending, but...
You can put the object together, you can glue it together, but what I'm saying is, you would have to reactivate the spell, light,
Yeah.
and enchant it.
Okay, in that case, then, there's no way through here at all?
That
Oh,
you
no.
notice, no.
I want to see if I can find a way to look to get past, like a secret door or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll also cast guidance myself.
Cancer.
What's the game, man? 14.
Kiss my butt.
No?
Nah.
Nothing? No.
Are we looking for secret doors?
No, there's no way through, yeah.
Rocco begins rubbing his hands along the walls, satisfying that that's the end of the tour.
I'm assuming he's looking for secret doors.
Yeah, as I said,
So-
he's rubbing his hands on the walls, yeah. And then
I'm gonna follow suit.
alright.
I'm guessing investigation.
Yeah.
16.
Which is
Alright,
not
so
bad.
you would find, so you would trigger it, and then the wall would begin to open. I don't remember. The door would.
Hey,
the-
robot. There's a door over here.
Robot. That's what reductive, but fine. Okay.
Or animatronic, whatever you are.
I'm not trying. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You go in.
Open the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you go in. So as you would look in, it's an empty chamber, like maybe a vault. You look to your right, and you would see a dead body. Much more fresher than the others.
Oh, hey,
What do you
look,
see?
the person that got killed when we were fighting together.
Not that one. It's a different one.
Oh. It said Vox, so I thought it was the same.
Yeah,
Vox.
because
His voice character as well. His voice is other character.
Oh, I found a dead body. Here,
so
let's
this was
see.
the character that the fairy was telling you about. That the past
Yeah.
adventuring group that came here, one of them died.
Man, they got freaking dead as hell. Let's go check him out.
Yeah, I want to check the body. Let's see if there's any good items or information or anything off of this body.
You would find a case.
What's the case?
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's a good question.
I want to check it for traps. What do you want me to roll for trap checking?
Investigation, ain't it? There's nothing fancy about it.
Would thieves' tools help me on this one?
Yeah.
How do I roll
But
for
I
mine?
think it would still be the same though.
Trying to figure out how to roll. Oh, so add my proficiency bonus. Okay. Let's see. Investigation. So that is 13 plus another 3. That's 16.
You would notice that it's holding paper inside.
Is it a trap though? I was checking for traps.
No.
Okay, because I specifically said I'm checking
Yeah.
for traps.
You open it and you see paper inside.
Why would I open it if I'm checking for traps?
Because there's nothing that you see as a trap.
Okay, then just say no, there's no traps, and then I
There's
decide
no-
if I want to open it or not.
Yeah. That's how you would know. You would pop it. You would pop the top when a trap. When you put your hand inside.
No,
it
that's not how you check for traps. That if I open it up, then that's how I know a trap, or that's fucking a trap will go off if I open it like that. No, that's
No,
not
that's
how you
not how
check
it would
for
go
traps.
off. It would go off if you fell. If you passed.
I didn't say I was opening. I said I was checking for traps.
I'm saying that's how you find out.
I would not do that. I would not open some random box just to see if there's
It's
a
not
trap
a
inside. I
box.
would check.
It's a scroll case. A case that holds a map. or
Again, I
notes.
would not open some random thing to check to see if there's a trap in it. I would check some other way.
Then how would you check it?
I don't see if there's wire or magic or whatever.
How? That's why I'm asking you if it's in a solid tube. Not tied to anything but a dead man. Person.
I mean, I wouldn't open the goddamn fucking scroll and be like, oh, hey, look, let me put my face in here and see if there's a trap. No. Come on, be more realistic than that.
That is.
No one would ever do that. No, it's not. Would you put your face? Would you open some goddamn thing and see? Oh, let me check this.
I'm asking you what you
fucking
do.
Scroll thing. See if there's wire or pin or anything like next to the outside, or makes it look different. Let's see if there's an explosion or a trap to go off on here.
I'm telling you, that you see a dead body holding a case. There's nothing going on.
And I'm saying I would look for wire, a trigger, or anything that will set off the trap before I open it.
Okay, so then on the outside, no, but that would mean the contents of the inside could have a trap then, and you would never know then.
You could tell on the outside if a wire or something in the inside, unless it's like embedded into the scroll itself.
Exactly my point.
So I'm not going to open it.
Okay,
I'm checking the outside, see if there's a trap.
Then you should say I'm checking the outside, not just say I'm checking.
I said I'm checking for traps. I never said I was opening it.
Exactly, and you never said you weren't either. You just said you're checking for traps.
Use common sense.
No
one will open a thing thinking there's a trap. If I'm thinking there's a trap on this fucking scroll or whatever, I'm not going to open it.
Even in
I'm gonna check the outside, see if there's a trap on it. Tells if there's a trap anywhere on it.
Even
I'm not gonna fucking open it and be like, oh, let me open this and see if there's a trap inside.
That's not quite how it works. Even in any dungeon, a treasure chest, the only way to know is by sticking your fingers inside a treasure chest and saying, oh, is there a wire, or sticking a mirror or something inside.
No, you can use these tools. You can use tools to find out there's shit like that.
Exactly.
Don't use your fucking hand.
They either use their hand or they stick a mirror inside. But either way, you still have to open it a smidge, but not all the way like a barbarian would.
You can use a keyhole.
But the point still stands.
Point still stands. I'm not opening the goddamn thing to make sure there's a trap in it. That makes no sense.
Okay, well then I will keep that in mind. Traps will be in the inside of an object and the outside. And you all know.
So from what I can tell, there's no traps on the outside.
On the outside.
Okay. I just alright, this looks pretty safe. But I don't know if there's anything else. You can open it up. The outside looks fine. You can try opening it up.
Well, you go to first. What did you open up?
No. Here you go. You can have it. Throw it at him.
Alright, okay. I'll open it later.
So you take it with you, Rocco?
Yeah, I'll take it with me.
You're not going to check for traps? On the inside?
You checked already. You checked already.
Yeah. It's fine. You get to open it up?
Not right now. Fuck no.
Okay. Did you say you wanted to grab this body?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay.
I look at what's in my body. What am I? An undertaker?
So as you would step through, Rocco,
yeah,
you would begin to hear a winding sound going off.
I see.
And then all of a sudden, as you look up, you see a diving motion straight towards you.
Uh-huh.
Whoop! Get into the shadows.
You don't know it's initiative order.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to get. It's initiative order. This is why when I said when Rocco stepped through, Rocco went through first.
Okay, I'm gonna drop the scroll and I'm gonna head into a neck.
No, you initiative.
I'll go first, aren't I?
Initiative.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know because all your horses. You wouldn't know right now. Yeah, you don't get surprised. But what I'm saying is, you still trigger.
Well, obviously, you see when you look up, right? So, between two and two.
That is not how that works. The creature has a
Is
movement
it
speed.
that right? Is it us look up and see that motherfucker coming down? from
Yeah,
there?
but it still has a movement speed.
But it's always turn yet, isn't it?
Yes, it's its turn.
Oh, he beat my initiative. Okay, well, fine. They can go then.
Gosh, Rocco.
Okay then, fuck. Go then, motherfucker.
Yeah, what's wrong, Rocco? You're the one who triggered it. Alright.
You triggered it by taking that scroll on the other side of the door.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm glad I handed it to you.
So,
I'm about to drop it.
the so the dragon tries to bite you.
Mhm.
You can see
What do you
that he has fire in his mouth, but he doesn't trigger it. 18. I know.
Shield. This is 23.
Alright. And it misses. Then it would be your turn.
Okay, drop scroll, head into mech. And
I think I'm in your way right now. Can you still get past me since I'm in the middle, in front of the door?
Wait, shouldn't be. Are you in the fucking doorway?
Yeah, I'm in
Yeah.
the doorway.
Okay.
But that was
Are you
right
blocking the
behind
doorway
you.
on purpose?
Yeah.
Are you blocking the...
I was literally right behind you, about to go through the doorway.
Bruh, this guy, man.
Uh-huh.
Okay, then. In that case, then. Let's see. I'll cast Misty Step and get into my mech then.
Gee.
So, fuck you. I get into my mech and I'm moving back. 5.
This is why the other party member died. He did the same thing you did, Rocco.
20. 25.
You
Moving
don't go,
away, and that's turn.
you never go deeper. You never go deeper, bro.
That's what she said, right?
Rice, what do you do?
I am going to use my Psionic Whisper and on that dragon, on that dragon, and I can speak. It can speak telepathically for up to 1 mile away from each other, and we don't need to understand. We don't need to speak common language to understand each other. So we can understand each other no matter what language we're speaking.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, is that your scroll that my party member took?
And then you win your turn like that?
Nope. I'm gonna go into the shadows and hide.
Alright.
Anyway, it's get out of that doorway frame so it can't see me. You want me to roll for stealth or no?
I mean, you can.
11.
In your turn?
Oh. Yeah.
Alright. Rocco, why are you trying to die the same way Vox did?
I mean, I'm hoping you'll see just Vice first and, you know, go for him first.
But
This guy dropped it, by the way.
he didn't take the object, you took the object.
Yeah, no, but I dropped it.
Just because you dropped something doesn't mean... Shame, shame, shame.
I see.
Goddamn.
Okay.
Go.
So, the creature would block the doorway, in and out,
Oh, that's fine.
and he looks at you. and says intruder. He looks at you, Rice, and tells you intruder.
Okay.
It was clarified.
I didn't steal shit. All right. You talk to the guy in the huge mech.
No, I'm saying like so he because you asked him a question, he's answering a question, intruder. But you know he's going for Rocco, not you. Well, because you can read.
I with the
He's still
with
checking his
the
surroundings.
psychonic whisper, I can choose up to 3 creatures I see. So now since I see Roku, I'm like, that bitch said intruder and he's coming after you.
I'm just clarifying that he sees you and he knows we're Rocco. He knows we're both.
Yeah, I noticed that he sees me.
Okay.
So after that, Rocco.
So then, do I know what Rice told me? Or not yet?
He's laughing. Not yet. I mean, it's your turn. Rice can't just tell you mid combat.
In that case, then, yeah, I might as well assume I might be fucked here. I want to shoot him twice with my rifle.
You're going to attack a dragon.
I mean, there's no other option because he's blocking the doorway. He can't get out, you know.
That's why you just ditch your mech.
Even if you ditch the mech, you're still blocking the doorway.
Couldn't you just go Misty step through the thing and run out the door?
I could do that.
Do you have enlarge and reduce? You can use that on your mech and reduce it and put it in your pocket.
No, I'm meaning.
No, I'm probably leaving that because I can just teleport into myself. But
what I'm saying is, couldn't you just go through the wall with Misty step? Go outside the building, which you already know that he's only protecting the scroll, and then you come right back in.
Well, I was hoping he would de-aggro once I dropped the scroll, but
He's blocking the doorway. He's not leaving the doorway. He's starving you out, or both of you. Guilty Rice is there too. So.
But I mean, it doesn't know machine.
What do you mean he doesn't know you're in a machine?
No, it doesn't know I'm an automaton. I don't need food.
Okay, so Rice is gonna die of starvation.
Yeah, Rice will die.
If you're
gonna I'm good.
Die,
I'm good.
Stay in there.
I have food.
Yeah, but I can stay indefinitely.
I have food and water.
So are you going to teleport out, or are you gonna stay in there?
Is it a way I can defuse this Grimm and say come in peace or some shit?
Well, how are you gonna defuse the situation when you're the one logged out? So you can try. I'm not saying no. Maybe study the walls and figure out what's.
I mean, is he that or I'll fucking kill him?
Or you could study the wall. You could try.
Study the walls. Guess I could study the walls. You know what? I'll take action to study the walls. I guess I'll roll myself a investigation.
All right.
21.
So you know this is a vault.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's kind of hard to go on more and more when in combat right now.
No.
That's all I'm saying. What I'm saying is, okay, so let me ask like this: do you escalate the situation?
No, I'm trying to chill out, bro.
All right.
I was gonna make it because of being fucking attacked.
Right. Do you, for your turn, do you escalate the situation or retreat?
Escalate? Where did he drop the scroll?
Behind the road.
So he was here last time. He was like right here.
Are you trying to steal it too?
I'm trying to help him out.
How are you trying to help him?
First, I'm gonna whatchamacallit, not Misty Step, but whatchamacallit, the Blessings of the Raven Queen one, and I just basically Misty Step to where that mark is.
Okay, but are you? So you're trying? Are you escalate the situation, or are you leaving?
I'm to this thing. It looks like I'm leaving.
But I'm asking you.
Right now, I am leaving.
With or without the scroll?
To the Dragon's Lodge without the scroll. To our knowledge, with the scroll.
Okay. So you missed each step 30 feet.
Right there. Right where the scroll is.
25 feet.
And then I move 5 feet.
Yeah?
Yep.
Alright.
Let's move 5 feet this way.
That's the end of your turn?
And actually, let's move right here. No. Yeah.
You take the scroll. The creature comes after you.
Not. I hadn't taken it yet.
That's why I asked it, and you said yeah.
Yeah, I said that's what I'm gonna do, but I never said I was doing it right now.
I specifically asked, are you taking the scroll?
Not right now, no. I will be taking the scroll, yes. Right now, I'm not taking the scroll.
I understand that, but you're over the scroll.
I didn't.
I know what you're doing. What you're doing is you're going to teleport with the scroll in your hand. With Misty Step. I'm not an idiot. So again, you're taking the scroll.
Don't metagame.
I'm not metagaming. I am not metagaming.
I have not picked up the scroll. I have not touched the scroll.
I understand that, but
does not know I'm going after the scroll.
How would you know that it wouldn't know that you know? I know. I could put two and two together. What?
You can put two and two together because I told you what I was
No, I was making sure you weren't just leaving Roko behind because everybody else left Roko or a box behind.
Do whatever you want, man. This is metagaming.
This is not metagaming. This is why I'm terrified.
I did not touch. I did not touch. I did not look. I did not take.
I understand that.
So this thing does not know I'm going after.
How would it not know?
Because all it knows is I just misty stepped through the wall. I could have just misty stepped anywhere. I didn't know where I was misty stepping to.
But you did. What I'm saying is, if you would have not messed with the scroll, you would have walked 5 feet forward and just kept going. That's what I'm saying.
I did walk 5 feet forward.
No, you went back. You literally.
Oh, I was trying to figure out where I was gonna stand. Oh, my bad. I moved 5 feet forward. I was gonna put it right here, but.
And then you ended it on the blue line. Where you ended it was right there after you moved it 3 times.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 5 feet forward. That's 25 feet, and then 5
I
feet
understand
forward.
that. That's why I asked you. And then you stood right there. And then ended your turn.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 5 feet forward.
But what I'm saying is, if you are planning on stealing the scroll, the creature would know you're stealing the scroll. This is not the first time this happened. This is a wizard school. So are you just saying it's metagaming? You've already
seemed
done.
like you were metagaming.
How is that metagaming?
Because I did not touch, look, or take the scroll.
I'm asking you your attentions as a player. If you are planning on stealing the scroll, then the creature would know you're trying to steal the scroll.
If it can't read my mind, or if it's reading my mind, then sure, yeah, it would know I'm stealing the scroll. But I don't think it can read my mind, especially since freaking it can't read my mind.
Sorry, but not to be a third-party person. DM has spoken. You can't say shit about it.
It's not even just that. It's simply the fact of if your intentions are going to steal the scroll, the creature would know you're stealing the scroll. If your intention is just to leave the scroll behind, then the creature would know you're trying to leave the scroll behind.
Like I said, do whatever the fuck you want, because it seems like you're metagaming.
I'm not even metagaming. It's a wizard scroll.
Scroll.
Roko teleported. The creature knows you could teleport. You teleported. The creature knows that you could teleport. Which is why I'm asking your intentions out of game to know intentions in game. Because then if I didn't know, then how would I know what you're doing?
You shouldn't be asking my intentions in game. You should be waiting for what my fucking reactions would be. How I role play it out. Then you make your choice.
So be it. The dragon picks up the scroll and puts it in its mouth.
He already moved over there. He can't pick up the scroll already since it was been 2 turns.
It is not. Oh my god, bro. It's his turn after you win your turn. You win your turn, it's my turn. My turn. He picks up the scroll.
Again, metagaming.
How? Roko, tell him the order.
Yeah, I think dragon goes after you, no?
No, what I'm saying is the order. Rice is saying that I'm metagaming on the order. What order are we on?
Well, I mean, Even
He
even
even
was
said he was going after Roku
He was going after Roko. Yes.
because he
Yeah.
touched the scroll.
He's
Why
So-
would be going after the scroll or me?
because
since I
the
didn't
scroll
touch
is
it
still
before you-
because he didn't light Roko on fire. The scroll is priority. Roko is second
Yeah.
priority.
the score. Even so, the score is still out of the safe area. Shouldn't his priority be getting the score back in the safe area? First,
Exactly is what
right?
I'm saying.
And he would have taken it when he went through the door the first
He
time.
couldn't when he goes through the fort because he only has one attack. I'm not doing where he can go just pick up objects just because he's doing it.
He didn't do anything when he went through the door the first time. He just
He
looked at both of us.
Attacked Roko.
He-
And then he went through his movement. When you go through one way, he followed through. You turned around, he goes and turns around to grab the scroll.
Yeah, like I said, whatever.
After that, he continues going back into the thing.
Okay. Does it de-aggro, or is it still aggro him?
That's why I'm asking if Rice is continuing the escalation or no.
It's not my turn.
I'm asking. If it's not, then combat's over. If you are, then I need to know.
It's not my turn, so I already did my turn.
Roko's ended his turn by trying to study the walls. So I'm
Why
asking
would I
you.
be trying to take the scroll from a fucking dragon's mouth?
I mean, you'd be surprised. So do you continue or do you just watch and see what happens?
I'm not gonna fucking take a scroll out of a fucking dragon's mouth, so of course I'm not gonna take it from it.
Alright. So the combat would be over for now.
Uh-huh.
So after you would study the walls and know that it's a bolt, you
It
would know
makes sense that I'm taking the scroll, but it can't make sense that I'm gonna attack a dragon.
because again, you keep changing your mind on things. So how can I know? I have to, as your body would have a stature of what your intentions are. A body language just like anybody. Your eyes, your blood, everything, your breath, it all has a factor, but because we do not see this, I have to ask you as a player, what is your intentions? I can't read your body language.
You can just wait for my intentions like a normal person. Normal DM should be asking me what my intentions are.
That's
That's not how
because
you roleplay, that's not how you DM.
that's how you roleplay. You roleplay by reading their body language. If I am reading your body language, what is your intention?
Okay, whatever. It's not how you DM. You're not supposed to be asking what I'm going to be doing in the future.
You're saying that you can't read body language.
And you're saying you can.
I'm asking you. You're saying it as a DM or as a player can never read a body language of a person.
A trained assassin doesn't show you any type of signal that they're going to do something.
That's
Correct?
no, that is not correct.
Thief. A trained thief, even.
A
They don't show you any type of
deception,
body
yes.
language.
Deception,
They don't-
yes.
No, not even deception.
In rules of
they don't-
D&D, it would
you
be
don't-
deception.
You don't know what they're going to do. Deception is if I'm lying to somebody. That's what
Exactly.
deception is.
If you are trying to,
Performance.
okay, fine, a
You don't-
performance. In a roll of dice, you would roll it.
Yeah, if I'm lying straight to your face, then you can roll for deception, not through body language or anything.
No, that's not how that.
Same with intimidation. Same with persuasion. It's vocal.
Yes, but body language.
Body
Hold
language
on,
isn't vocal.
if we're not talking about body language, then how, outside of the roar, are they...
Shadow, are you in this fucking game right now?
I'm
No.
asking-
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm
I
asking
got
you.
right?
Body
Yeah,
language.
Shadow, stop. You're not in this fucking campaign right now. You're not playing, so why are you butting in?
I'm asking you right now. Body language.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
I'm
a-
pointing out. Something that a bear can do.
He's not
that is-
asking you, Shadow.
Yeah, but I'm asking.
Yeah,
Right?
Shadow keeps interrupting. He's not part of this campaign.
How
He
would you
didn't
make a
even.
point of a body language to point
You
out?
are not
Right?
in
Okay,
here.
there's
You're
times
not
of
playing.
body
Why are you even
calls
in
out
this
its
conversation?
and like glares at you. Is that not body language of intimidation?
Damn, because everyone's joining now.
What I'm saying is body language. You're saying that that is not a thing in D&D.
No.
That is.
No, it's not.
Then you go look at the mimics, feats, and the other rogue stuff. That is literally a whole
Feats
building.
is a different thing.
No. That is just trying to
player
give you
body
an aspect that is in the game.
A trained assassin or thief will not show any type of body language that they're going to steal or kill you.
But that's not how a trained assassin in real life would still do it. And when it's dice, and you're not even trained, like, you're not a freaking master or something. You're like an apprentice.
Did you not listen to my backstory?
Your backstory is one thing, a character sheet is another.
I'm a trained assassin in all types of martial arts and guerrilla warfare.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a
Not
hyper wizard guy.
apprentice.
I'm level 1. Like, bruh.
Exactly. What I'm saying is,
I know. I would know how to do this stuff.
But you also would have body language.
Like I said, do what you want. It's turns already over.
And then
So
I'm
go
making
ahead.
it your turn again to ask.
And then I said, why would I try to take a scroll from a fucking dragon's mouth?
All right,
That makes no sense.
That's why I'm continuing. So after that, Roko, you would notice that the vault is guarded by a creature. Obviously, you know what creature now. You would
I guess that's why the other guy died. All right then.
because you
Cool.
took something out of the barrier. So you have a inside circle and you have an outside circle. Now when you step outside, you have to get permission to take it outside of the barrier. That it's locked up for a reason inside there.
Okay.
But you can't ask somebody for permission because there's no one here to ask for permission. Well,
Right. Well, I mean, one could assume you could ask the guard for permission, right? One could assume.
no, I'm telling you. You would notice a teacher, you don't notice robots.
Yeah. Okay then. Cool. Well, I'm gonna go up to Mr. Robot. It says, I have nothing on me. May I please leave now?
Technically, that's a lie.
What do you mean nothing? What do you mean that's technically a lie? I have nothing on me from this place.
The wizard's diary.
Yeah, that's not it's not from the vault now, is it?
The whole thing is a vault. It just depends on what level you're in.
Okay. I have nothing from this area on me. Can I please leave now?
Well, you're blocking the way anyways.
Oh, he's blocking the way. I'm asking him to fucking move, man.
No, you're blocking the way.
Fucking you blocking the way. Is it gonna go this way? Okay, fine. I'll let him in then. Fucking hell, man.
No.
Yeah.
Fucking ginormous dragon motherfucker. Move yourself, bro. Okay.
But, what I'm saying is you do have a book, though.
And, well, yeah, but it's technically not from this area. Okay.
It is the barrier. This is a barrier. The whole wall is a barrier. It just depends on what you're.
I mean, you're the one.
Why didn't I upgrade the dragon earlier then when we took the book from upstairs?
Because you're allowed to study books. It's a library. You're allowed to.
Oh, because we take the scrolls. Okay, I see.
Exactly. So you have different tiers. The first tier is knowledge, which is freely given, which is out in the public. And then you have knowledge that is forbidden, which is guarded.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mr. Dragon, may I please withdraw a bit from here?
When you say withdraw, when you say withdraw, what do you mean how long?
Well, I said withdraw, but I don't know how long I can withdraw for, so I'm just leaving that open for, interpretation.
And I'm asking you how long.
Okay. 3 years.
3 years.
I mean, there's no,
Really
there's no writing or any time limit or anything. I might as well pick the fucking as long as I need, you know.
So you're willing to put your life at risk to hold on to a book for 3 years?
Well, I'll return it.
Or you can just rewrite the book and come back with.
Exactly. Why do you think I'm putting saying 3 years?
It's not gonna all I'm saying is the dragon's thinking you're an idiot. The dragon is telling you you're an idiot. Then why would you want to leave with the book for 3 years for a dead man's knowledge?
Oh boy, I'm a very busy person. I could be fucking, you know.
Are you talking about the scroll, or are you talking about the book that you have?
The scroll, bro.
Not the scroll, the book that's the wizard that the school was once active. Then the scroll died because of the predators. The scroll is staying inside the vault.
Okay, well, may I please withdraw the books for, I don't know, a year, I guess? That seems pretty reasonable.
I don't have my book. Can't even handle the game.
It's only one book. It's only one book.
Hey, Dragon, can I look at that scroll inside the vault?
No. No one's supposed
to. Okay.
So, you go. You can't look at the vault.
So, yeah. Can I withdraw a book from this archive? E-book.
The dragon wants to tell you no.
Mm-hmm. No?
Because it's like, first of all, it's like, why not just come? If you're a student, then why don't you just come with paper and pencil and start drawing shit and doing it?
I'm an online student now.
Oh my god! But second of all, like the books that are here, that's all what the dragon has left. So you're taking from its treasure, I guess, is what you call it.
Yeah, but I could
the hoard.
I could rewrite. I could rewrite and spread knowledge that way, right?
No, because you're taking what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you're determined to take the book, the dragon will let you take the book. What I'm saying is, why are you going to take the book for something that is meaningless and so it's like an IOU. You're putting your soul. You're putting your soul as to guard that book. And if you fail, then you're giving up your soul.
My soul is a fucking machine, but god damn.
Why do you think that there's robots all around the library?
Because we just be really good machines. But
well, maybe they're dead people.
I guess I wouldn't stake my soul on that then.
You're gonna stake your soul on a wizard's book.
Yeah, no, never mind then. In that case, I'll just probably sit here and rewrite it into a different book.
That's my point. I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but what about the scroll though? Would that be up for grabs to be taken out?
The scroll inside, no, that's supposed to be long. If you continue reading the wall, you would find a guardian to protect it, and then if you needed the item to save the world, then you would be able to take the vault and use it to save the world. But because there is no guardian to protect the thing, it's considered a treasure hoard right now.
Is this the guardian?
No, that is not that's a dog.
Okay.
I thought that was a dragon.
There's no guardian.
It is a dragon, but what I'm saying, it's a dog.
My associates are interested in the spread of knowledge. Perhaps we could preserve this archive and work together in this. Perhaps.
So then, why don't they just move here?
Exactly. I was saying we can make this home base.
So then, why are you trying to take the book?
Well, I want to show them what's here first. It seems worth fucking taking over, you know.
He looks at Rice and looks at you like you're an idiot.
How's he looking at me? I'm through a wall. I'm right behind him. You can't see me past that door.
I mean, if the books are worth saving, why the fuck would it be saved? You know, we need to do what's up for grabs first.
What do you mean, like?
Would you save an archive for the random cooking recipes?
Yes, that's what his job is.
Really? Well, okay, well, fine. Okay, never mind then. Okay. Let's
To
see what
you,
I'm
to
thinking.
you, it is a dumb task. To the dragon, it's not. Which is why.
Okay, in that case, then I'll leave. I'll leave behind whatever book I wanted to take, and I'll just bring whatever fucking operation I have to hear them. Like
So you're gonna move the organization.
Yeah.
Then the dragon would give you a stone figure.
What's this?
I don't know, a library card? Who the fuck knows? It's a fucking trinket.
Well, no, I'm asking the character. What's this?
I'm telling you, but I don't know another word for medieval for a library card.
Library card. Okay, yeah, ye olde library card. Okay,
Like,
fine. I'll take it.
like a badge or whatever, like you. Like a student of the school or some shit.
I'll keep it, man. Fucking ye olde library card.
I don't know what you want to call it, but it's not really a word in fucking D&D.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. I'll take ye olde library card.
Yes.
Okay. I guess we've got what we wanted here then. I want to head out.
So you're gonna leave both books behind.
Yeah, I'm not taking anything because I just come back for them.
Except for the trinket.
Of course, yeah.
Well, you just said I'm not gonna take anything, so to me it's like, but there's a trinket.
Shut up,
Because you might think,
Shut
it's just a fucking rock and I just throw it on the ground.
I won't take any books or any paper from here. Okay?
Alright.
Yeah? Okay. Fucking hell, man.
No. You might throw the rock.
What would you take? Take a fucking random piece of paper. Oh, gee Willikers, guys. It's gonna fucking...
Because it's Dragon's Horde. The fucking... I can't...
I know. I'm just giving you shit. I know.
Yes, I know that.
I'm gonna head out though.
But when you would look up, that time when you looked up from when the dragon jumped down, you would notice that it would connect to an object in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
No, like, there was something, a chandelier kind of thing, but it's missing.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Alright. Rice, do you know what I'm talking about?
You said some chandelier thing.
Well, it's not a chandelier, but yeah, like a chandelier thing was standing in. So the object in the reason why the holes are in the floor is some big object goes down into the middle of the chambers, but it's missing.
Probably an elevator or some sort, probably.
Not an elevator, it's an object. It's not an elevator.
Elevator is an object.
Yeah, but it's not a level. It's not an elevator. It has to do with time.
Hourglass.
I'm gonna win hourglass, yeah.
No. The hourglass.
Okay. Well, yeah, I've got what I wanted. I wanna head on out then.
Does Rice want a library card?
Sure, I'll take a library card.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you go down and pick up a rock from the ground. And then you begin chiseling it with his claw. And then he would hand it to you.
I guess I'll have to go in the vault. No.
Oh, he would just hand it to you, but you hear little chisels and tinks, and then he would just hand it. It don't matter. You can either go to him or he can give it to you.
I just go to him and grab it.
So you both have a rock that is your library card.
Sweet. Love reading.
Yeah, but the books are pretty much destroyed except for 2 and a scroll.
Yeah. But we can come back and, unfuck them later. So,
What do you mean? You mean add to it?
Yeah, add to it, yeah. Or, try to clean up some books or whatever, see if they can be salvaged. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you would both go up the stairs, you would just watch as the dragon push up on the ground and then flap its wings up into the hole.
Okay, I go back downstairs.
Downstairs.
Hide into the shadows.
Oh, are you Roko's leaving.
I'm here now.
I'm going back to that scroll inside the vault. I'm not taking it though. I'm not taking it outside the vault though.
Yeah.
Can I look at the scroll?
I mean, you can look
I'm not
at
taking
it.
it outside. I'm not taking it outside this vault.
Yeah, I know. So, I don't know the anime, but Box knows the anime. Box wanted it to be some stupid demon map.
Oh, is it the fucking demon map you keep going on about, Grimm?
Yes.
No fucking way, bro. Oh my god. God damn. Why the fuck do you have that, man? This shit's so stupid.
It's a map, right? It's a map. It is a map, but it's a familiar.
So it's a scroll for a familiar?
No, wait. What's that? Rocco, do you know the anime?
No, not really.
I don't
Is
know.
it a map or is it a scroll for a familiar?
No, it is a map,
Okay.
but it's a familiar. It's like a mimic. It's a mimic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to explain it because Box is the one who watches the anime. I don't.
Think of it like a mimic in the shape of a map, like that, basically.
So like one would be
It's a mimic in a map form. Got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I want to take out my cartography tools and copy the map.
Okay. I don't know where it belongs, but then we'll have to figure that out. So Rice is stealing the knowledge. No, I'm joking. But he is at the same time. So you Rice is staying behind and you're going on top. You would notice as the dragon would go back to his position and go back to crawling up in a ball.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask it. Would it like to be upgraded?
No.
No, I was gonna fucking super upgrade it, man. Like,
You already
multiples
had
of
trouble.
abilities.
You already had trouble, and then you're gonna make it even worse.
No, I'll make. Well, it's you know the next person who steals from the place.
Exactly, so you can make it even worse.
Yeah, for someone who's not me.
Everything is for you. How are you gonna upgrade it?
I'm probably gonna see if I can give it one of the infusions for the mech. But that's for later though. But I'm thinking about maybe one of the level 6 ones for later on.
Yeah, but you're not level 6.
I know, but for the same later, not right now.
Yeah.
Later, I mean. Yeah.
So you notice that your friend did not follow you.
Mm-hmm. Which is okay. He's a weird dude anyway.
Do you leave him behind?
I was waiting out the front.
Do you leave him? Okay, you wait outside.
Yeah.
Alright, so every so often you would watch as these 3 robot humanoids, they would try to do repairs, but there's so few of them and the place is falling more apart. So they need more workers to keep up with the wear and tear of time, the sands. And, sand gets cut by the wind.
Actually, no, I'm an idea. Hey, Mr. Dragon, do you have any dead worker robots around?
No. They would be used as the parts for the other 3.
But all the robots have been fucking cannibalized by those 3, yeah?
That's it. Right now, they're Frankenstein, yes.
I see.
For him,
Okay.
hold on, it's for the clockwork dragon and the clockwork humanoid figures. So they take the cogs and the springs and shit, and they Frankenstein their asses together. They should look more... What?
Continue. Oh, no,
They should look
continue.
less monstrosity and more uniformed, but time and shit. So, like, next time one of them might be dead, and then you would notice the parts from one of the others would be infused into the other 2.
Do you know where I can get some raw materials?
Yeah,
I can make more workers.
No one's... In this world, no one's mining mine except for the gnomes.
Well, no, I'm asking just... I wouldn't know that. I'm asking him.
No, I'm saying you would know this because you came from there. You are the only one that knows that anybody that is... If they are going for ore except the doors, but you don't know about those yet. But you personally would know the only way you're going to get raw materials is going all the way back home to either add to them, repair them, or anything to do with metal. If it has stone or paper, then you can get that from anywhere. But metal, no one's focused on that.
I see. So I mean, I need to get metal because I can make some homunculus servants to work the place.
So now,
if
you die, and Rice brought your body back over here, well then, that's a different story.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, but you're not dead, so.
Am I done copying this map?
Yeah, I'm not worried about how long it takes. You're good.
Alright. I want to make a copy of that book too.
The wizard book or the knowledge of the diary?
Whatever book that he had.
Yeah, two. The diary or a wizard's book. A wizard's book would need components. So I'm pretty sure you would go for the diary.
Yeah, I'll just copy the diary then.
Alright.
Glass homunculus. Okay.
No, he could make glass homunculuses. I mean, that is a thing. He could change from robots to glass.
Yeah, I can make homunculus servants if it wanted to.
Yeah, made out
But
of
I need
glass.
fucking materials to make that.
Then when I'm done copying, I just meet him at the front.
Now, if you do a glass blower, I mean, you can make.
I mean, all you would really need is sand and some fire magic.
Well, exactly.
That's classic,
Sorry.
yeah? Fucking sound.
Exactly.
Sorry, I'm back.
There you go.
Took it up enough. We're taking the pistols up and down there.
And you're still in the wrong areas. That's
Alright,
the
I'll
first
look
floor.
down. Oh, that's the front. Okay, I'll do over here.
I don't, like I said, I can't.
We totally skipped this spot earlier.
I was fixing it, and then people would skip it, and then
Yeah, I thought this was the entrance over here.
no, because the blue covers the door. That's why I had the dragon at the entrance. I remember, because even after
This is a dragon. Okay, gotcha. That was at the entrance. Got it.
the dragon guards the open area, and then what you would do is you would have a competition on both sides. Like a wizard would go on the left side, and a wizard would go on the right side, and then they would have a competition, a duel.
Dueling arena.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after that, you would have your studies on the second floor and your living quarters. And then on the third floor is your forbidden knowledge. If there's more floors, you don't know yet. You just...
Okay.
That's what you know right now.
Cool. Oh, let's set it up then.
Yeah. Set out.
Y'all not gonna rest?
I mean,
No, you didn't fight anything. And I can just rest on top of his mech. He doesn't, and I don't need to sleep.
Me neither. Come on, fucking talk. Well, you do need sleep.
Yeah, no, I don't need to sleep.
That's surprising.
And I can't be put to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I can just get going.
So how would you get past the spot where the spiders are?
Well, they don't help me, remember? I just walk past them.
Okay, fine, then let me rephrase the question. Rice, how do you get past the spiders because Roko's an asshole?
I'm on
I mean,
top of
I
the shoulder still.
I know you're on the shoulder, but that doesn't protect you from the...
I did it last time.
You got a time. It just, they missed
Alright.
They missed their attack, but they were attacking you. They kept rolling twos. Or, yeah, they kept rolling a two.
Well, figure out when we get there.
Okay, I'm asking you, because that's where you're at right now. I'm asking.
I'm on his shoulder, so I'm just gonna stay up there, and I can't do anything. If they attack, then we'll have to attack back. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not fighting them. I was fucking walking through, mate, because they do not attack me. I was walking back. I was walking through.
I'll hide somewhere on his armor so they can't see me.
Alright, roll still.
$29.
Alright, well, there you go. So you found a safe passage to go through here, and you don't have to come... I mean, you go through here, but you don't have to worry about combat in the future. Except for the one shot that we have to figure out what happens in...
Yeah, I'm not sure. We're not sure how to fucking save bugs because none of us have a theory in this net. Yet.
Yeah,
That's what, a level 4 spell, a level 5 spell, something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, so that's something.
I have to refix all that, but Alright, so now when you go to this territory, unless there's a random something other than the spiders, the 2 spiders, then more or less you just consider it as a safe passage. That you don't always have to say I roll still. It's a objective already.
Okay.
Outsmarted. I don't know how you want to word it. So you go from one into the other, and then you would make it to the
Yeah, max speed. What?
yeah. Well, that's what happens when you completed something that I can't do nothing about. If you're gonna keep sneaking by, now Box will add the dilemma or somebody else.
Yeah, voice is cooked.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like if a new player join, then you're gonna have to do that encounter again. But if it's just y'all two, then it's just y'all two.
So when Vox creates a new character, we'll have to do it again.
Yeah, unless he rolls a high enough still, or it doesn't matter.
I mean, there's no way for him to get back to the material though, Grimm.
Yes,
He's got no way to get back to material.
We're not worried about that, bro. Cool.
Yeah, he's fucking stuck there, mate.
There's ways out of that.
What was the mission again?
You had to go to this library and you had to come back and study it. I mean, technically, you studied it, but at the same time, there was nothing really there. The only thing you know is there was a diary, and the diary said everybody died.
Yeah.
And there was a wizard book, and there was a map.
Yeah, I'll give the favorite rundown.
A mimic map
Yeah.
that I copied.
But they want people to stay at the library, but it's kind of hard when you're not supposed to stay.
I still say that because I didn't know about food. I still stay there.
No, I know. I'm just.
Yeah.
Would
You
you
provide food for me?
Well, I don't mean having food for you, mate. So,
No, I'm saying, would they provide food for? If they want us to stay there and
all
bring people,
machines, bro. What the fuck are they gonna do? They're all machines.
No, what it means.
not the people in this village.
What you would do is you go back. You would have to go to the bandit. You'd have to go to the bandit town to go find people to become new followers to study, and that's cool. Or guards. You'd have to find soldiers to protect the library while you're gone. If you want that responsibility. If you don't...
But the dragon's good enough, though, to be honest. The dragon's good enough.
Is it, though?
I mean, I reckon I would have had a hard time with it.
Well, I get that, but you also know that there are 2 CRs. There's higher CR levels in this game than...
I know. But my character would know that.
No, I'm saying, like, you would... even if you don't call it a CR, the war bands of gnolls and orcs, or the bandits and grave robbers, you would know that, and you know that the robots are you know that robots are getting smaller and smaller in the library because they're having to use each other to put themselves together from their dead. So it's not to say that the dragon is good enough is not the answer.
I'm planning to go back with materials or whatever materials I can find and make them better.
That's why Cat made a joke of using glass.
Yeah, but glass isn't very strong.
Nope.
You shoot it smashes.
Just to make bulletproof.
Yeah, but you need a laminar for that.
Yeah. All right, so we're back in town.
So you're back in town.
You go back, I guess, to the library.
Yeah, the other library. And you would tell them.
Yeah, I'll give them rundown. Yeah. So big dragon there, very scary, try to kill me. He said he wants people to stay there to study the knowledge or whatever, and he's guarding protecting knowledge there. Yeah.
But there is no knowledge. You want to study something that there's not there.
Yeah, so I propose if we move our operations there, we can use it as a base of operations. Compete with Mr. Dragon Protector.
Yeah, so you're telling the fairy to become the guardian.
Yeah, yes, because fairy also has a mech. So yeah.
What, right?
We just need to figure out for people to have food and water there. We just need to figure that out.
I mean, if it was all machines, I'd be staying there. That shouldn't be a problem, right?
No, what you need is another druid.
Yeah, like the voice of the voice of fucking died.
But you don't want Vox because Vox is an adventurer. What I'm saying is you need another druid.
We need an at-home druid.
Yeah, we need to find a druid. What would a druid be though?
Exactly, there is no more druids right now. You have to go.
Yeah.
You have to go. No one explores the world to go find them.
Yeah, I guess we'll find a
We
druid.
have another mission.
Yeah, we'll find a druid. I wanna head north and get some materials.
But
Alright, we can do that. Hey, Tinkerbell.
The ferry. Oh yeah. What would you want, Soldier Boy? Which one?
I have a copy of a journal of some wizards there. I made a copy of it.
Oh yeah, thank you. I'll look at these. I'll look at these right now.
And they have a scroll that we weren't allowed to take there either. I opened up the scroll and it was a map.
Cool. I'll keep a record of this. I'll put this somewhere safe.
I never said I was giving this to you.
Well, do you mind if I copy it then?
I can copy it for you for a price.
Do you have the money to pay him, Grim? Does Faye have the money to pay him?
I'm saying, why would you want to pay him if you can copy it yourself?
Yeah.
I would still ask him to pay me for a price to copy it.
Yeah. Well,
So either way, they will have to pay me to copy it.
You hear that, Rocco? You.
that's all right. Oh, never mind about that case then.
Man, you're all stubborn. You're supposed to work together, not be greedy.
Oh yeah, exactly. Right.
They're not my party. 1, 2, I don't know them. 3, I'm in severe need of money.
Money.
You're in a community where they supply you with stuff. It's when you leave everybody else. Leave everywhere else.
I just got here, so I don't know any of that. I'm going to money rules. So I need money.
The imitation of John Wick didn't do that. He believed in protection and honor.
I'm not. I said I'm John Wick like, first of all. I'm not John Wick.
You're greedy, so you're a greedy version of him.
Yeah, he's Greed Wick.
He's a greedy Rick.
Greedy Rick?
You're greedy Rick.
Yeah, okay.
Money rules the world no matter where we're at.
That's your new nickname, Greedy Rick. Instead of
Greedy Rick.
instead of Greedy Rice, it's Greedy Rick.
I'm Baba Greedy.
His name is Rice, but now his nickname is Greedy Rick.
Cool. I'm not gonna pay for that. So I'll see you then, Mr. Soldier Boy. And yeah, she will head on. And as for me, I'm gonna go head off and make some repairs on my Mac or whatever. Somewhere I can do that.
Why do you have damage on it?
But it could be like, scuffing or like a scratch or something.
Oh my god, perfectionist here. So
I'm a machine.
If sand scratches your paint, you're gonna have to paint it again.
Well, I'm just checking, Just checking.
No, I'm serious. Is that the kind of person you're saying you're gonna be?
Yeah. I'm figuring to buff it out or whatever.
Bro, the whole place is gonna be fucking sandblasting your ass.
Yeah.
It's a never-ending task to paint it. As soon as you're done, you have to repaint it again, and you have sand embedded in the paint, so your paint job is fucking. Oh my gosh.
Fuck.
Yes.
Then there's also sand inside your mech too.
Exactly. So what are you talking about, Rocco? Those are.
No, I'm fucking Sisyphus. I will die on this hill, man. I will keep painting my Mac.
Bro, that is a never-ending task to do. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah. No. So after you're done painting it, you have to repaint it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, exactly.
So you'll just be staying there forever.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a machine. I could do that forever.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, like I said, as soon as you're done, you're gonna turn around and sneeze, and then you have to paint it again because it's already ruined.
Well, I'm mainly getting the scratches out if there are any.
Yeah, there's always scratches. It's sand.
I mean, like, if the spiders dinged me earlier.
How
or
could
if,
they
like,
ding
could
you?
they-
They know that they can't eat you. They didn't attack
Plus
you.
you
What's
plus
up?
you have whatchamacallit, you have graffiti all over that bitch.
Right?
I know, why not? That's my graffiti. That's my graffiti.
Exactly, but it's still graffiti.
That's my graffiti. That's my personal style.
Bro.
Did you say, would you rather paint your mech and it get scratched 2 seconds later, or would you rather go to the north and grab materials?
Well, we're still gonna rest here for a bit. We got time.
Why do we need to rest? I mean, I'm fully rested.
My thing is,
What,
why are you trying to take an outsider to a spot that's forbidden?
Oh yeah, but I probably should take you. But what is it? Is it like an outside friendly place?
No, it's outside. No one's supposed to know where it's at. No one's supposed. The only one that knows is the Tinker Gnomes and God.
Yeah,
So
okay.
you're
Well,
gonna go by
I appreciate
yourself,
that.
no backup. Got it.
Exactly. That's
I
all.
mean, I have nothing to eat on me.
No, what I'm saying is, what is Rice supposed to do if you can't take people?
Yeah, you can't take backup, and so you can get in trouble by yourself.
Well, they know me.
You
though.
might. No, I'm
No.
saying on the way there.
How are you supposed to? You can't just leave to go to a place to go.
Okay, everything.
It's an objective that has to be done. Way.
Do
And
it.
I would literally have to go with you either way.
And you can't go.
but
It's a.
I don't really feel like picking you two. Yeah. So probably do you know about the gnomes? Sorry, the dwarves to the east Grimm?
No, because that knowledge got cut off because Leo was being a butthole to Vox. So that
So
knowledge
yeah,
got
don't
cut off.
anybody know it's forbidden, and the other one.
And the
Okay,
other
well,
one is,
might as well be exploring then to the other towns if I know they exist.
you know that
But no-
you know the bandit community, and you know the bandit community that's trying to not be bandits anymore, but it's inhabited by aliens, because
I guess we could check out. Both of them. Yeah.
the party. Leo would have told the rumor is if you go there you get you just become a clown
Yeah.
because you and Leo made it out, and then because the quest
Yeah,
was
that'd be nice, yeah.
the quest was given that a party was put once a year, lights flicker in the sky. The party was sent out into the desert to go study the lights. As they studied the lights, they found a map. You go to the map, which goes to a community. The community is supposed to be bad people that are trying to redeem themselves, but they're I don't want to say controlled because it's too much of hard work. But now they're officially controlled by aliens, and when you went in, one person got stayed behind, and the other two, which was you and Leo, because y'all thought it was funny to leave Shadow behind.
It was kind of funny.
Y'all left Shadow behind, and then because of that, you would have rumors and the horse's mouth that if you go there, you ain't coming out, even though you made it out.
Okay. In that case, then we have the bandit town. Let's see what
So
what
you got
information they know.
So you have the bend. Now Rice wants to go to the alien town. I ain't saying no, but
Well, if
I wanna go where?
we find aliens, I wasn't trying to prepare. We're fighting fucking aliens, yeah.
I said
What?
if you were determined to want to go fight aliens, then
Why did I want to go to the aliens?
no, I was just making. I want.
I'm trying
yeah.
to get the objective done. What we need to do. Where we're going. I'm down to go.
So the objective should be that the fairy would tell you to go find someone to go to become the new librarian.
Yeah.
Because the fairy,
couldn't she be the new librarian? Because she's a fucking fairy.
the new librarian, which you couldn't do it because, like Rice pointed out, if you do it, then how are you gonna keep yourself fed and watered?
Well, I don't need to because
The fairy.
No,
oh right, the fairy. Yeah, the fairy can't be fed and watered. Yeah, but I know I get the motherfucker good berry though.
Oh my god! But good, you can only do it, and then you'll run out anyway and starve to die.
So what? Along this is what, a week?
Yes.
That's a good berry every 3 days.
Yes.
So
they have a water though.
water. Because you mean that's a good point.
Exactly.
I
This
mean,
is
she
my.
could just cut. You can't create water. You can't create water.
Do they know that spell though?
I don't know actually. I lost the sheet.
This is why I have a page.
So I'm assuming that they don't, because no one really takes that. No one really takes great water.
No, they don't. But what I'm saying is,
So we're gonna assume that they don't have it.
your fairy would have to give you a new objective after you've solved that the library is still standing. The dragon said we need new people, but you don't need new people. You need someone that's willing to study to become an archaeologist.
Archivist.
Yeah. Archaeologist.
Archaeologist. You need someone to become an archaeologist to become the new teacher.
Yeah, I mean someone that's not made of flesh.
I mean, they can be made of flesh. They just can't be made of this world.
Well, I'm saying but the easiest way would be to have them not be made of flesh. Someone like myself, perhaps. But yeah, someone like myself, but not myself.
So either you're gonna mess with another person that has time magic that it doesn't matter, or you're gonna go find a guardian.
If only I played my Geppetto. One, he doesn't need food, water, sleep, or to breathe, and he is
She's going for Geppetto, man.
And he's a time mage.
What you want is a sphinx.
Huh?
What y'all want is a sphinx.
Yeah.
A sphinx
But
doesn't
I guess
exist.
we can't proceed without much information known, so...
Well, you studied the library. You studied the library.
Yeah, but I want to talk to the bandit people and that kind of shit.
I know, but I'm saying is your new objective would be finding a library.
Yeah, so we can look around there.
But Rice, I know, but I'm just clarifying. And Rice pointed out they gotta be somebody that can't be flesh and bone.
Yeah.
Unless they make a deal with the bandits to get food and water, like every week.
Yeah, but we know the bandits are fucking rights at the place, so they know about it.
Exactly.
Or if they know create water and make good berry.
Yeah, but like Rocco said, if you tell more people the library is unprotected, then you're just asking for more trouble.
No.
And to now everybody that does go to the library is empty. That to them, and now it's just a set of ruins. But if you tell them, no, the library is still active, then you're restarting the deconstruction of the library.
Yeah, so I guess we're here now. If anyone asks, the library is dead. Library is destroyed. We should say that. So they don't fucking go there, ransack the place.
So you need to ask the dragon for a potential guardian.
Yeah, well, I mean, I doubt a dragon knows any druids in the area.
I didn't say
So
druid.
best bet.
I'm talking about a sphinx.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, would the dragon know a sphinx? I don't really think so.
You can always mess with
You
it.
talking about this dragon up here?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna go. Hey, I got a question, Sir Dragon.
Well, I gotta look up what's the follower of a sphinx real quick. Because I would base it off on whatever follows the sphinx, and then you would go to that. Like a jackalware is a follower of a lamia. So I have to figure out the follower of a
Right, yeah.
sphinx.
I don't actually know what follows the sphinx.
What? What?
I don't know what follows the sphinx.
I don't know.
Nobody work by themselves. Nobody work by themselves. The sphinxes. They work by themselves.
No, they have a library of. They had to have a network of people to go around the world. Sphinx don't just go by themselves.
There's several different types of sphinx. So there's the Gynosphinx and the Androsphinx.
Yeah. I don't care which one. I prefer the weaker of the two, but that's just.
The weaker.
I mean, you could pull like a critical role and say that the sphinx is actually a boss for a adventure party or some shit.
Exactly, and you'll be guarding. That's what I'm saying. But to get there, you have to find a follower to get to that point.
And the Androsphinx. You said the weaker of the two, right?
I prefer the weaker two because if somebody does something wrong, then at least you have a fighting chance.
So they both have armor class of 17, but one has less hit points than the other.
Yeah.
There's a Sphinx of lore. Like in
Andrew?
11, fucking hell, man.
So the Andro Sphinx has 199 hit points. The Gyno Sphinx has 136 hit points.
Whatever is this lower of the two, the CR.
So yeah, it would just be the Geno Sphinx.
Yeah.
I'll send you the stuff for the Geno Sphinx.
Nah, I'm looking at it. I got it. Thank you.
Okay.
They're generally not demand payment. They were favored monsters of the druids, or the dwarves, and the. So then you'd have to go find a dwarf.
But all the doors are dead.
To the player's knowledge, yeah.
Well, even because even when I said I was gonna play a dwarf, you're like, well, you can't because all the doors are dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They technically
So I couldn't even play as a dwarf because all the doors are supposed to be dead.
Because the players keep killing them off.
Yeah, well, fucking knee, Vin and Garfield all fucked it up. You know?
Yup. Hold on.
And there's no druids in here. Vox died, and he's an adventurer.
Yeah.
So what's the next best option?
Come on, Vox. You shouldn't have died, Vox.
Alright, so the next best option is there's an undead creature. The dragon could tell you that there's an undead creature that would linger with players if you kill a lot of things. So if you become a murder hobo, then you would come across a thing that's invisible eating the flesh of the victims you kill. So you'd have to go slaughter
A vampire?
It's not no, because he eats him. He doesn't drink the blood.
Oh, a zombie.
We're gonna say it's a zombie, sure. The dragon could tell you if you kill a bunch of things that something will come out in the shadows, and then he'll follow you. So wherever you go, he follows though.
I have a question. Would a lich be alright to use?
I mean, you can use
Fuck no. Fuck no, man.
You can use
It's
them.
evil.
If you can have a lich, but then you have to provide its souls.
You have to provide the soul. I mean, okay, that's true. Yeah, but it doesn't need souls that often, though. It needs like souls every like 100 or something years.
To survive, yeah, but to properly function, I think there's way more. I think.
I'm about to look out.
Let's see. A goat. So you want to do the undead path? Kill a bunch of gnolls or...
Why would we want that though?
Yeah, because that's just basically evil, and we don't want to keep fucking fighting to go to the library.
Yeah, why would you want to fucking bring that motherfucker, that invisible guy, to our screen?
You don't even know. You still didn't even figured it out what it was.
I have some theories.
I would say we would not want any type of undead creature to protect the library.
Fuck that.
No, I'm not saying he doesn't protect the library. What I'm saying is, after you, I'm gonna say summon him. He follows you everywhere you go. But he would travel the world and know what people.
Ooh, hang on, wait.
It's just, do you want something to always be over your shoulders? Because you have to find a way to find someone that uses this the Sphinx. So someone that pays in payments.
What's the Sphinx take payment in? I don't remember.
Knowledge and wealth. The same thing the dragon does. Literally the same thing this dragon does. So if
I
it
mean,
has riddles.
I could probably guide the Sphinx to my people and say you know the knowledge of machine is payment. I
Yeah,
guess.
but you're supposed to go to the library of time, not the.
I know, but I could bring it to my people first and say, okay, learn about them, that's your payment. They bring it to the fucking library, right?
I guess, because it says the form of knowledge, poetry, prose, riddles, or even the location of an androsphinx.
Yeah, I could tell them the location of people.
No.
Yeah, and say, okay, we study and make machines here.
You also tell. You're also telling Rice when you're telling it.
Well, I can ask Rice to leave the room.
Man, you're mean.
Yeah, or I could ask message.
Man. Okay, yeah, you could do that.
Exactly.
But you're still a dick. You're just like, sorry, Rice.
I mean,
you're holding me back.
He doesn't pay for it. Not knowledge, so you know.
No. It's like, Rice, you should have been a different race, but now you're holding me back.
What happened?
I'm giving him a hard time because I'm saying that because your character is A and he's B, then you're holding him back. So now he's like, you can't come with me. Oh, now I'm gonna cast message so you don't hear my secret. Like, you know he's got something to say, but he just doesn't tell you. What I'm
If
saying
you want, it could be a different race. I don't mind.
No, I'm just saying he's a dick. That's all.
If you want me to play a different character, I can.
No.
If it's gonna hold you back, I can play my Geppetto.
No, I don't mind.
But then and then that Geppetto can just stay at the fucking Wizard Chair, and then I can play Baba Yaga again.
No, because I like to think of it as this is what levels you up. Is actually doing speed bumps in the game. If you go straight to the objective, then you don't get speed bumps.
I'd say. So what's another? So for the Sphinx, right? You said it was a dwarf, a druid, and what else? You said a third thing.
So Sphinx, they speak Draconic and they speak Common. But
you said something about a dwarf, a druid.
Well, no, I said the dwarves are pretty much wiped out. They're not completely, but they're wiped out. The druids, every time there's a druid introduced in the game, they always die for some reason.
I'm asking, what do those two things have to do with the Sphinx? Because you said
because a druid is somebody that has to do with nature, and they have to go travel a path like a pilgrim, but as a rotational sequence. So because they could druid of the desert, because the game is desert, the druid, all of the spy network of the druids would know everything and all things at the same time. So like you could ask Vox, and he'd roll a history check during his time of being a desert druid. Did he hear of a creature taking knowledge, and not the one we're talking about is the.
So a dwarf or druid has nothing to do with the Sphinx. So we find the Sphinx, we can get him to the tower, right?
If you find a druid to tell you where the Sphinx is.
Not them telling me where it's at. If we find one or something like that, and we ask the Sphinx, we don't need a druid or a dwarf to find a Sphinx. If we just happen to find one, we can basically find one from a different avenue besides a druid or something, like a book or the fucking dragon in the area.
Yes.
Okay. Then, I'm gonna ask the dragon, like,
right now.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you have any clues or idea where we can find a Sphinx to protect the library, the wizard school library?
Right now, the only answer I mean, but you can roll for not let time pass in game. But right now, the only one that I know of as a DM would be to get the undead creature to follow you, or you can let time
I
pass.
do not see anything else, man. I don't see
That was not my question.
No,
to the
I'm saying
dragon.
that would be the only way that. So he's saying the only way he knows for you to find a sphinx is a rumor of a rumor, which would be to use the original Ventral party that founded this village, and they were followed by a undead figure that was invisible. And the only reason why they know he's undead is because he would talk to them and he would eat anything that a body they left out, and it would be nothing but bones left. That would be the acknowledgement of this dragon. That now you can either do the same thing like the magic item table, and let time pass, and then let rumors fluctuate this village, and then we roll for the rumor of a sphinx.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go and let them know, like, the dragon said to kill a bunch of animals and let an undead eat it to ask them where to find a sphinx. Or,
But if you
We just-
do, he
we can
follows
just
you.
wait for rumors to spread. Hopefully, we hear rumors about a sphinx. Which
Exactly.
one do you want to
This
do?
sounds fucking asinine, right?
Well, you can always keep painting your mech in the meantime,
I mean,
Because look, see, look, the paint's scratched again.
like, yeah, let's kill some random gnolls and summon the undead to follow us around. That sounds like a great idea, guys.
Yeah, I don't like that idea either. So we can either find a different way, or we can just wait for
The rumors.
information and rumors to get to this
mean,
village.
Well, I'm feeling if we can speed up the process of getting rumors. If we look around the bandit towns, perhaps.
We can do that too. Or do you know if there's a thieves guild or anything like that around
No.
this village or anywhere else? Because they usually have a lot of information.
The bandit town has a bandit encampment to the right of it, and they capture spellcasters. You can break into it and free the people.
Yeah, actually, yeah, they might have a druid in the capture spellcaster. They might have a druid,
Or sorcerer, or a warlock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we can get the bandits on and figure that out.
Yeah.
But you're starting war with the bandits.
That would also bring a lot of dead people and the fucking undead to come anyways.
Exactly, consequences. You're getting it now, Rice. This is what.
This is I tell Galaxy that I was like, well, regardless, we're gonna be killing a bunch of people and the undead will come anyways, regardless. So either way, they're coming.
We are finally getting the point now.
So we either kill a bunch of people and they still come anyways, or kill monsters and they come anyways.
Or you wait for rumors and hope that they
Or
come.
or wait for rumors. So 2 of them they come anyways. 1 of them we just wait it out and see if there's any rumors that come through here.
Well, I need time to rearm anyway. As in, I need to fucking regain my spell slots. So waiting around a week here wouldn't hurt.
Well,
Alright,
I think doesn't it take longer though?
No, it's a week to regain my spell slots.
No. I'm talking about the rumor.
For rumors?
Not sure for you.
Let's see.
You're the DM, bro.
Yeah, I think it would be up to you for that.
Right.
How long do we wait until they get here?
Rumors. I don't remember the fucking table.
You haven't been fucking server, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't have the stuff unlocked. What
No, sorry, members.
What?
In 5e D&D, it takes various amounts of time for a room to spread throughout a settlement, depending on settlement size and the player's action. In a village, it takes about 2d6 days. In a town, 4d6 days. In a city, 66 days.
Well, you're in a village, so.
So a village will take 2d6 days. So roll 2d6.
Isn't there pluses or minuses to that?
Nope,
No,
it's
it's
just
a 5 5 days.
So,
Alright.
5 days.
So you're looking at a week.
Yeah, which need a week anyway. To fucking, you know, be young, I suppose does.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Where's is there a tavern here or anything like that?
Number 1. It's run by a bug.
Do what?
Number 1, and it's run by a bug.
Oh yeah, Vox's bug character. Yeah, the centipede, right?
Number 1.
Striking, but yeah.
No, no, the fucking centipede. Hold on, get your shit out of there. The fucking
He's
centipede.
not a centipede. He's an arrow. He's a thriking.
Well, I'm gonna hang out in the tavern and listen for rumors about a sphinx or anything like that.
So we good calling it here then?
Yeah.
And then I'll come up with... then I can come up with...
Some rumors.
Yeah. That way, it's not just keep... Hold on, let me look it up. So, Rocco, what are you gonna do for your week?
Like I said, just smoothing everything over.
Paint
I think I might try making a magic item actually again.
What are you gonna do?
Since we've got magic item tinkering at level 5, I think.
Yeah, but what are you trying to make?
I'll get back to you on that. Then.
Get back to me on that.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on that. I'll make something, but like, you know, I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah.
No, I'll give me later.
So then Rice is gonna be the only one doing the objective.
I mean, waiting a week anyway on me, so I might as well.
Well, I'm just saying. So you'll be hanging out in the library, and you'll be the one. You'll be the one hanging out in the library, and you'll be the one hanging in. And oh fuck, I fucked it up.
Tavern.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
He could be doing some research in a book, trying to see if there's any way to locate a sphinx.
Rocco's character never pushed for that. Rocco's character only pushed for cogs and gears and
machines. Yeah, the fairies are mecha artifacts on themselves. So there's all machines.
I was talking about this character that you have right now.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. They're both still the same. They don't focus on that. They don't focus
the same
on...
class.
They don't focus on...
This is why it takes forever to get objectives done when there's only one person doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is my point.
And then we're gonna be stuck again and be at a standstill, and then we're gonna quit for another month.
Nah, I won't be another one. Plus, next week you'll have to see a box wizard dice.
Yeah. Well, hopefully by next week.
I was talking about future-wise, because
yeah.
it's only one person doing the objective.
Oh.
And not working as a team.
What am I going to do? Make us speak to the thin air?
Yeah.
I'm listening now for rumors and shit for the Sphinx.
My boy, I've got fucking minus one charisma, man.
Yeah, but 2 heads are better than 1. You're expecting one person to listen to rumors, and what if he fails his role?
You could be doing research on books in the library.
Okay, but because of what? Machines? Okay, yeah.
Nah, that's what I said, Rice. He only focuses on machines. You can blame him on that one.
What? I was fucking old character. What about machines?
Yeah.
Is that's all in that library?
Yes.
Just machines?
Yeah.
Why don't you make a machine, Sphinx machine, a robotic Sphinx?
Look at the spider
You need
outside.
materials.
There's a spider outside. I don't think you want that.
As well.
There's a spider
Spider.
missing its legs.
So
But-
I need material anyway.
So y'all are gonna have to make new characters for next week.
Well,
What?
we're gonna look at rescue box, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the general
I
con-
have some already.
Joy.
So what I did last time was all the players, and this is the bad news for you.
I was
What?
just gonna let Box's character die.
Yeah, same.
Bruh. He just let his character die.
That's why we didn't go looking for him straight away. We were just gonna let his character die.
No. That's not what I do in my games. If something bad happens, then
It's not worth the effort, man. It's not
yes
worth
it
the effort.
is.
Yeah. No, I'm totally trying to rescue Box.
Then that's like saying in every game that I've done where somebody got separated for being captured was useless. That's just part of flavor's sake.
I'm just doing it for Box's character. He was very weak. At level
Joy,
5.
AC. Yeah, 30
He had
AC.
13 AC, 30 HP.
Yeah.
He was very weak. He was weaker than a fucking wizard at level 2.
It's not fucking do the flat, man.
All you have to
Just
do
salvage that.
is you have to break free from the spiders, and then a player will re-summon you back here in this village. That's what we did last time. But you stay in the ghost world until you make it to this village. Man playing by himself to break free is not. Done. That's why you
Just
make it.
make a video as counter, man. It'd be way easier to do that.
Yeah, just
Besides,
do
we'll
it.
hopefully have new players next week anyway.
But then that's like saying when Zio did it, and that's like saying when Zio got captured and someone else got Death and Zio got
Yeah,
captured.
but it's 2 players, not the 1 player, right?
I can't help that it's only one player. It's,
I know. I think it'd be more economical if you sort of make a new character.
it's more economical, but it gets free experience for you to level up.
Yeah, but it's all fucking characters. We'll be using different characters, right?
Temporary characters for one game.
Yeah, but our current characters when they were up.
Yes, it does. A one shot, still the experience is transferred from both.
Would his
What-
character
what's up?
still be weak?
Look, that's why I'll explain the rules. I'll explain the rules after I'm done with this.
Would he still have 13 AC and 38 HP after
No.
the fact?
I will explain it after this, but no, we would not.
I'm half tempted to make his fucking next character for him, man. Like, bro.
No, you can't make his new. That's how they learn.
I have to. Or else we could die like this, man. Like, fuck.
He will die again when we get attacked.
You just have to break free and leave. Shadows
Then we
done.
won't.
They,
Then we'll be breaking free from every encounter.
no.
Yeah, because then we won't have to worry about Vox's druid character always dying.
If he survives the breaking out, then you just ask him if he wants to play a different one.
Or he can just make a new one.
But that defeats the purpose of every one shot that players went through and did something bad happen to them.
Okay, Grim, let's ask him if he wants to make a new character or not. Yeah.
We'll tell him that his character is weak and he should make a new character, but if he doesn't want to, then we'll go try to
That's
save
not
him.
what I'm saying. You're breaking how it's always been. That if somebody got separated for
We're not the same players you had before. We're different players.
I'm saying my style of DM.
And we don't want to risk our characters' lives to save Vox's character.
Which is why I said new characters. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying the current.
If this new character is Grim, it'll help it all over again, basically.
What are you talking about? Having all over again.
Once we get either captured or caught or die in
Yeah.
some way, and have it all over again.
Yeah, Vox's character will. His character is literally weak.
Because walking around with like a 13 AC and 30 HP is fucking liability at our level, you know?
Then y'all don't have to play next week's when I run it for Vox. Then. Because, like, that defeats the purpose of, like, if something bad happens to you and you want to keep your character. And
I don't. If my character dies, my character dies. That's
I'm
how
not saying.
I've always
I didn't say die though. I said if something happens, if you're separated.
I get it, Grimm, but like, I've wish to ask him if he wants to keep his character or not first, you know?
Yeah. Rather first
He's
ask
going
him
to
if he
tell
wants to
you
keep that
no
character.
because y'all are going to make.
No,
it
we're
seem-
not going to say anything. You just ask
You
him
ask
if he
him.
wants to keep. Yeah, you ask him if he wants to keep that character or not. And if he does, then I guess we'll have to make new characters to go rescue him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I don't need to make new characters. I already have 12.
I get you.
But I don't find it worthwhile to go save him while he's that weak of a character
Yeah,
at level 5.
in my opinion, Grimm, saving him is opening up way more of the same situation in the future because it's because AC is fucking liability, man.
I understand that, but it also what I'm saying is, if his character dies and the one-shot characters die, okay, cool. We know by them dying and making a one-off. If you succeed, then you get the experience. If one of you, so let me put it like this: Roku plays a wizard, and he uses Dimension Door and gets out. Then he gets the experience for everybody for the next campaign. So for the next game, so if there's 2 spiders, then you get twice the amount of experience. You got today's experience for the spiders, and you get next week's spiders, and then everybody else dies.
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
The only character that should be that weak at level 5 should be a wizard.
Even then, though, wizards got fucking mage armor.
Yeah, they have mage armor and shield and stuff like that. Like my freaking wizard has 12 AC and 32 HP, but I have mage armor, shield,
Mox
and other
does not
stuff.
build his character based off of power, and he just based off of just what he
My
likes.
character's on. I have -1 in strength and +2 to dexterity.
But he builds it off
It's
of what he
not
likes.
based power at all.
That's what he based off. Anything he likes, he just puts it in his character.
Yeah, what you need to help him learn that's not.
I have, and that's what he comes up with. What do you think I do for every time I talk to him? I help build his character sheet. I can't help that his stats come out. If he uses standard array stats the way they land, where he wants to put them, that he puts them in the wrong spots, that's the point of learning.
But you're letting him put it in the wrong spots. You need to explain why they're not good in those spots and how to utilize standard array or even manual or even point buy. Like, hey, you need to put it here for this character build, how you're wanting to play him, and so he can be viable, you need to put it in this slot or this slot and explain why to him.
I explain, but I'll still give him the choice if he doesn't want to do it that way. That's his choice. That's how I explain it. I don't demand it out of him. If I say, if you got a 15, you add the +2, you become a 17. If he chooses not to put it as a +3, that's his choice. If he decides to put it in the 8 to make it a 0, that's his choice. I can give him a direction.
And why is he using standard array? Wasn't he supposed to roll?
He doesn't have, I don't expect that to everybody.
Yeah, I thought that was like the rule.
No, it's one or the other.
Oh, well, then I would have been using standard array.
Why? Your rolls have been way better than any game I've ever seen.
Yeah. I always use standard array though because more consistent. The banking
Yeah.
in the roll.
But Rice has been out of every game I've ever seen, Rice's rolls have beat everyone's hands down.
Yeah. Much more
Yeah, but then that just gives my character overpoweredness at low level and it's just too overpowered.
What, for having better rolls than everybody?
Yeah, I'm still.
It just, you had that kind of luck.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. But
I find it cheating, even though my rolls are better than everybody. Yeah, it's still fun cheating that my rolls are that high and I can put them where they're at. It's just rather use standard or edge, so it's not so cheaty.
I guess
Y'all still playing?
kinda.
No, we just got done. Oh yeah, I guess kinda.
But
We're discussing
I
whether
agree,
to
I
save
would.
Vox's character or not. Me and Roku don't want to because how Vox's character is built.
because
I'm
Uh,
gonna be
Eric-
honest, because Grimm's gonna be nice. I don't think Grimm wants you to save Vox's character either.
yeah,
Exactly.
but it's
Grimm
not the
wants you to.
The fucking liability. Doesn't AC?
But it doesn't
Fuck
matter.
you.
I understand that, but I understand he's a liability. But most people that we've gamed with are liabilities.
No, I get that.
Yes.
That's what, but that's why I said like Grimm's gonna be the nice one.
But then that is me being nice.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Grimm's gonna be the nice one, and I'm gonna be the one that's honest and be like, yeah, he probably good idea.
Yeah, me and Nines Ray said no because Vox's character has like 13 AC and like 32, 38
But-
HP and like dies in
but-
one hit.
Best case
There's
scenario, we-
other
Not
characters
one.
that have dealt with this type of spider before,
Yeah.
right? One character that dealt with this spider before, and another one that's going to save him,
Yeah.
which would put me into the campaign. I just have to figure out how I'm gonna fucking balance work in the campaign.
Well, I think we're moving it back to Wednesdays now, so
If no one.
And you guys,
Interesting. I am going to be off tomorrow.
I mean, if you guys move it back to Wednesday, sure. Then I can try to like twist the arm of my employers because I do have my my sheet. Wednesdays are supposed to be off, and they're supposed to be giving it to me.
Yeah.
So I can twist their arms a little bit, be like, hey, you know, that my sheet says I'm not supposed to be working Wednesday.
yeah, because we kind of